back at it again. I forgot my water. 1 second. That's what I was looking for. I am parched. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, we're back at it. We're back at it. We're back at it. We're back at it. I will say setting up for multiple streams in a row is a lot easier than doing one stream, taking a month-long break, and then doing the next one. Cause like all the anxiety of all the setup and the updates to my like Streamlabs and all that stuff, like normally that's pretty nerve-wracking. So like doing streams back to back to back, I just use the same settings and I keep going. Use the same thumbnail, sort of. I don't know. I'm tired of my picture already, but whatever. We got work to do, so. Salty Grump, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Bagel Man, good afternoon to you. Noise the one. Ugh. This music does hit differently. This surf theme really has the right vibe. As we're coming to the end of our journey, sort of. I wouldn't say this is the halfway point. I would say we're about 70% through. Let me see what's going on right now. Oh, I have a Dratini here. Okay, so let me get rid of that. Man, I just finished a work day. So like my brain is, you know, like the ignition when it won't start. It's kind of like that. Because I'm literally like rolling over and going right into this after work. So I gotta get into Pokemon mode here. So excuse me if my responses are a little delayed. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get my team ready for the Elite Four. That is my goal for today, is to beat the Elite Four. What comes after that depends on what time I finish. It is now 5:46. Of course, there's a victory road I gotta get through. And I might go back for... actually, I'll do the legendaries first. So I'm gonna go handle what's going on at Tin Tower. I know the outcomes of what happens at Tin Tower is different in Crystal versus Gold and Silver. And then if we feel up to it, maybe like, I forgot what level. I think like Ho-Oh's a level 70 depending on the game. I don't know what they are in Crystal. But maybe it's worth spending just really quickly grab them before I head to the Elite Four. And we close out Johto 100%. Yeah. What's good, though? We out here. East side ting, eh? You done know, eh? The OVO ting, eh? Scarborough ting, eh? I don't rep any of those places, by the way. This is inside joke. You had to be there. You guys had to be there for that. I'm just kidding. Hold on, let me quickly handle something on the back end here. Output is music. Okay, cool. I think we're all set. Woyoy! Exactly. Alright. We inside, let's do it. JSW, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Otis, my guy. What's up? We had a full house yesterday, so hopefully people are hyped for the big clash with the Elite Four. All right. Here's my lineup. I forgot I caught all this stuff last episode. I'll call it episode. We'll call it episodes. Saffron Ting. Saffron Ting from Time G. All right, so my group looks like this. We got Feraligatr, my starter, at 43. Electabuzz at 39. Alakazam at 39. Crobat at 39. Krabby at 15 because he's my HM guy. But also, we have Rocky, the Steelix, who's at level 38. Now, the problem... I'd love to put Gyarados on there to fill out the team. He's a level 30 Gyarados. But I need Krabby for both to like weaken wild Pokemon because these guys are too strong. And also because he has all the HMs on him, or most of them at least. So I'm gonna keep him because I know Victory... I forget what Victory Road was like in this game. But we'll see what the world has to offer me this time around. I haven't done a lot yet, but my goal is to beat the Elite Four. So here we go. We beat Claire last time, and she was a sore loser about it, just like Whitney was. Which I don't remember the characters acting this way. I may make a whole point in my video to ask why the personalities are so prickly in Johto. I've heard like, you know, Kansai people in Osaka tend to have like more of a straightforward attitude. I don't know if they were like literally programming that into this game when they wrote it, if that was intentional or whatnot. Or maybe it's just the vibe, you know, like, oh, we're on Game Boy Color and we get to make more nuanced characters. That could totally be it too. All right, hold on. Let me Johto things from Time G. What am I saying? Hip hop culture is leaking, eh? The drill culture. Tings, whatnot. Move on him. Mandem. Alright, that's... I make fun of my British brethren. Because they take so much slang from my Jamaican heritage. Alright. Milo Seal, welcome. What's going on? What is this cave, yo? Oh, I have to do Ruins of Alph as well. Maybe I'll like complete some of those puzzles and see if there's anything else in there that I need to do. Oh, let me also backtrack and start the recording. That's the whole point of this stream, right? Is that I'm recording gameplay as I go. All right, we're good. Almost got caught slipping. All right, so we're on Route 45. I'm gonna peep my head into this cave over here. What is this place? Dark Cave. I remember this spits out in Violet City. Who can learn Flash right now? My Noctowl knew Flash. You think Krabby can learn Flash? You think he's really that good? You guys think he's that guy? Is he that dude? I think the answer is no, but whatever, we'll try it anyway. Flash! Chillin'? Me, I'm also chillin'. Post-work vibes, you know what I mean? So that's why like my sentences are slow. And I'm getting the hang of Pokemon again. So my brain is mush. I am looking forward to my upcoming vacation. I could replace... Like who gives a shit about Dizzy Punch? And I can remove that later and give him Ice Punch instead. So just to satisfy this situation. Just to satisfy this situation, I'm gonna teach him Flash. Because I don't feel like going back to the PC to handle that. Electabuzz. But yeah, Milo Seal, thanks for asking. I hope the rest of your days is relaxing as like weekend vibes, you know? Now that I'm streaming, go ahead and grab a snack and hang out a little bit. Chill, you know what I'm saying? I think Dunsparce is also in this cave. Yeah, I'm sure there's like some Pokemon I haven't encountered yet like in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just walk around for a bit. And then I'll fly back to Blackthorn and then take the route straight down into New Bark Town. Or is this the way through to New Bark Town? I gotta double check. It's a Graveler! He really like looks like he's gonna feel you up here. Alright. Oops. That might be the right move actually. No. Oh, I forgot bite is special. I thought it was a physical attack. That always trips me up every time. Let me go ahead and check my map. Yeah, so it looks like... Oh, I'll have to go through Dark Cave to get into Route 46. Okay, so I'm gonna go outside. I think this route here doesn't go all the way into New Bark. Yeah, the split's not a thing yet. Like, my mind is so stuck on that stuff that I always forget. It's just like, come on, like somebody's biting, it has to be physical. No, it's a special attack. And it's a dark attack. Who's supposed to know that back in the day? Hey, look, it's a fan. Oh, Donphan. I was thinking Famfi. Famfi. Oh, I keep clicking this by mistake. No, he's dead. Oh wait, he actually has high defense. That's good enough for me. All right, so let's I know I can use status effects, but I don't have the Pokemon to do that right now. So I'm using Great Balls and hoping for the best. Dang. Dang. All right, we're going turbo mode for this. I gotta save some time here. And most dark type Pokemon in Gen 2 and 3 were physical, right? So, just like ghost Pokemon as well. Like, why is ghost Pokemon physical mostly? Until they switch like Shadow Ball and stuff like that. I don't know, justice for ghost Pokemon. They're doing a lot better now, especially with Scarlet and Violet. Hey, we caught Donphan. Nice. Because this Pokemon's skin is so tough, a normal attack won't even leave a scratch on it. I remember they were hyping up this Pokemon pretty big in the anime. I can't remember if Ash had one or if I'm remembering one specific episode. All right, we're in good shape. You're going to work right now, Otis? You're a late night thing? You're the late shift? The night shift? Alright, I'm gonna speed through this. Hey, look, it's a Graveler. Let's headbutt it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And he flinched. Hit him again. And then we're gonna Great Ball him. Great Balls of Fire. He did have a Donphan. I think it was because it appeared in the intro to one of the movies. He was definitely in the intro of one of the movies. I'm a Pokemon master today, bro. The RNG is on my side. Graveler. It travels by rolling on mountain paths. If it gains too much speed, it stops by running into huge rocks. What an idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's save here. I'm gonna check the grass for anything cool, just really quickly. I have to do this in each route just to like make sure I'm catching some cool stuff. Turbo mode! Turbo mode! Oh shit, never mind. Alright, let's battle some people. Screw it. What are your thoughts on raising Pokemon? I hate raising Pokemon. Cool trainer Ryan. You know what this guy's giving me vibes of? Man, I'm gonna get sidetracked now. This is why I can't stream ever. Yeah, there it is. I found him. Y'all remember this guy? He's giving me these vibes. Cool guy Alan or whatever. I like the Street Fighter version of this. Yeah, there it is. Why is my why is the YouTube so quiet? Oh, there it is. Come on, same vibe right here. Look at this. That's cool trainer Ryan right there in the flesh. I told you I'd find him. All right, sorry, I sidetracked. Is Skarmory in Crystal? I heard yes, just in the end game. So I won't be able to find him right now. They give Pidgeot a lot of meat here in his Gen 2 form. I feel like I need to give some experience to some other Pokemon in here because Feraligator's over level 43. So if I'm gonna win against the Elite Four, I need to like up these guys a bit. Dang, because I know it's on this route in Silver. Oh, maybe it's here then. I'll double check. You know how all that's like super weird and I should have done Rock Throw instead. Let me see. Pokemon Crystal Skarmory. Location. I shouldn't have used Steel, but whatever, that still hurt a lot. Let's go with Rock Throw. Ice Punch does carry. Skarmory is found exclusively on Route 45, the mountain path between Blackthorn and Route 46. This is it. It is a rare encounter, appearing in the tall grass with a 5% encounter rate, typically at level 27. It can be found during the daytime and sometimes in the morning. So I have... Oh no, it just transformed into night! I just missed it, bruv. I could have been farming that shit. No Skarmory for us today. Let me see, nighttime? Does it come out at night? Maybe I'm semi-lucky. Can you catch Skarmory at night? Check the facts. Wow. You're helpful, guy. Breeding guide. Skarmory. No one's helpful right now. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe the sun didn't go down yet. Maybe it's still daytime right now. Nope, it's definitely nighttime. Dana, you're interrupting a very important, crucial moment right now.
It's me, Dana. My Fluffy is so full of energy. It's a little scary. How are your Pokemon doing? It took only an instant to KO Wild Meowth. It must be because you gave me some battling tips last time. Okay, bye.
That's it. Cerebi? I haven't been to Cerebi in a while. Let's go Cerebi, Skarmory. Skarmory. Location. Oh, I'm stuck in here. Let's move around. We could walk around for it, but it is 5%, you know? So it's just gonna be Geodude that pops up. I say Route 45, that's it. Alright, this is why we have turbo mode. We can check it out. What is a... Let's see, how many encounters would it take to run into this? Oh, look, it's a Gligar! Maybe that's what replaces the Skarmory at night. Alright, Alright, Crobat, do not kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Hey, that's good enough for me. Okay. And we're gonna spam Great Balls of Fire. I always mix up Crobat with Gligar, by the way. Like, there's just a very similar vibe between the two of them. Did they ever give Gligar an evolution? I'm pretty sure they did. Gliscor? Is that his name? No. Yes, Gliscor. But I think that was in a later generation. Gliscor in Gen 4, yes. See, I remember this stuff. We just gotta throw balls at it till it works. I bet he's gonna run away from me in a minute. This game is the worst. Being able to have Pokemon run from you? I mean, it seems natural, but you didn't have to do it to us. They didn't have to do that to us. We're gonna keep throwing it. I know this has like a lower catch rate. Maybe I can use an Ultra Ball. I seem to have more luck with Great Balls. So far, I think I'm 0 for 0 with the Ultra Balls. Aw, man. Come on. Actually, I'm gonna save the Ultra Balls for the legendaries. We're gonna need a ton of them. If it's anything like the original, or if worse. There it is. Got him. Gligar. And they made the item for it to evolve so hard to get until Platinum came out. Yeah, because I remember it was like one of those like, yeah, you're gonna have to follow all of these instructions to get a proper proper Gligar or Gliscor. Fly Scorpio. It's a flying scorpion. That never really dawned on me. It builds its nest on a steep cliff. When it's done gliding, it hops along the ground back to its nest. Can you imagine if like gliding scorpions existed in real life? That sounds like stress. And then this is the point where somebody tells me, actually, Mentok, they do exist. And then I freak the fuck. Tell me where they don't exist, and I'll stay there for the rest of my life. All right, so I think it's between Gligar and Skarmory in this area, and I think I missed the Skarmory during the day, which is fine. I'll accept that. We can always come back for it. I didn't plan to use it anyway, so there's that. I have to remember, this playthrough is for video recording purposes. I'm sure they have it down in Australia. That would be exactly where it goes, because they have flying spiders, man-eating bugs of all kinds, etc., etc. What is your battle strategy? Why would I tell you that before we fight? It is foolish to use strong moves indiscriminately. Oh, says you. Let's get this party started, bruv. Watch. Cool trainer, female Kelly. Meryl. I don't feel like switching out, but I guess I will. Like, let's get Electabuzz his experience. Zapdos Dower, welcome to the stream. All Pokemon are real in Australia. If Pokemon existed, it would definitely be on Australia. For sure. War Turtle. I would love for, now that I'm playing these games, there's a lot of charm to Gen 1 and Gen 2 still. Like, these hold up okay. I think the only thing that has annoyed me so far is like the speed of the battles, which has been streamlined 100%. And like, you know, hardware limitations like the amount of space that you can like use in your box and how much space is in your backpack and stuff like that. But I'll give that a pass because it's the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. But if they were to repackage these and you have like a fast forward button like I do now in this emulator, or they speed up battles and they retouched it in that way, I think these are very serviceable games, man. They hold up very well. All right, let me move Alakazam up top. Especially this game, like the colored sprites here with the animations, they look so good. They still look good. I hate that I'm locked into certain routes. I was training here alone. Behold the fruits of my labor. It's Black Belt Kenji with his one. I'm gonna go with Hitmontop. Machoke. Okay, never mind. Well, you're just in time for me to flex my Alakazam's psychic moves. Buff boy, bruv. Machoke is looking ripped. Warg! Alright, I'm gonna go this way to retrieve this item. So do I technically have decisions I can make here? Like I can go through Dark Cave or I could take this path? Is what they're trying to tell me? Let's see. We can use a PP up. Up my PP. I will use it on Ice Punch. More Ice Punches. Can't go wrong with that. And then we got a nugget that we can sell. Look, another item. Go back, Geodude. JVmon, welcome back. We're out here, we're doing big things. It's the Elite Four time. I'm hearing some fuzziness in my mic. I'm not sure if it's like the cords that I'm using right now. I think I've fixed it. Check, check, check. Okay, I think that's better. Maybe. Whatever, it's fine. As long as it's not like crackling. If you guys really, really hear the crackling stuff and it bothers you as I speak. Hold on. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit more. Let me fix this. Ugh. Check, 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 check. Okay, I think that's better. Cool. Lapras in Union Cave on Friday. I actually got Lapras in an earlier stream, so we're all set there. Why do I climb mountains? Because they're there. Why do I train Pokemon? Because they're there. Today's Tuesday, actually. We can do a bug catching thing before we do the Elite Four today. Let's do the bug catching contest. I love how the trainer to the right just looks like a middle-aged balding dad. I know, but all the hikers, man, super girthy. My guy Timothy. This is what you're giving me? A Diglett? Brother. If Cool Trainer Nick is in the contest, just reset. I guess we'll see who we have to go up against. I forgot how the bug catching contests work. Can I already use bug Pokemon I've already captured? Or I have to do it there? It's been a long time. And there are a lot of times I would always forget that it was taking place. Battles go faster if you turn off the battle animations. I know, but where's the fun in that? I'd rather just sit here with my fast forward. Even though it's like pretty much that. Yeah, for the regular people, I'll just like speed through them. Thanks, Hiker Timothy. We gotta save us some time, you know? Next thing you know, it's another 5-hour stream like yesterday. Yesterday you said you'd call Sears. I'll call today. You'll call now. Sorry, I'm like... that commercial lives in my head rent free. Alright, Mr. Quentin. Quentin? Thunder Punch on him. Hey, and Alakazam is level 40. Now we have Tauros. We'll whip out... He's a normal Pokemon. Let me whip out Steel. If that works. Normal Pokemon are so viable these days. They've had their ups and downs, but like seeing a full-on normal gym leader, I'm like, man, this thing is kind of dangerous because they're so versatile. I just love it. Like they all have types, but that guy, that Taurus right there, he's normal. Normal type. Do you plan to use the Sunstone if you win it? Who would I use that for? That's just for Gloom? Who else can use a Sunstone? Alright, let's get the Primeape out. Oh, this is a fighting Pokemon. I need to switch out ASAP. Who should you fight again? Oh, yes. Crobat. Retro Gaiden, welcome to the stream. Sorry that's so loud. I'll turn it down a bit. Or sorry, thanks for the sub. I don't know if Retro Gaiden is Gaijin is watching right now. All right, let's wing attack it. Yeah, Crobat is on the map, baby. Baby. I'm really tough, says the 12-year-old child in bright green short shorts. Yeah, pretty much. I'm super tough. I have an attitude. Oh, we're on Route 46 now. And so this is where Dark Cave spits out. So there's multiple areas. So you could go in there and you could just take the... I do like that about this game. Oh, I need that berry to give the moo-moos. I do like that about this game, that there's like multiple paths to certain places. So you can take the route, you can take this cave. Check this cave if you want to see powers up ice type moves. Actually, this might be good for Alligator. Yeah, give me that mint berry. Nobody cares about mint berry. Take that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. Yeah, it's pretty open world. Like Johto has a clear. It's clearly like wide and vertical and options, for lack of better words, because I can't think right now. Favorite Pokemon of all time? I would say in the runnings, it'd be either Totodile. There's some really good Pokemon in Scarlet that I had on my Psychic team. I guess lately I like the Armarouge setup. Like, he's super cool. Blastoise is also a favorite of mine. I don't know, it's hard to pick like one particular Pokemon, but I would say Totodile is one of my favorites. Mankey! Level 17, bruv. What are you doing on this trail? Who are you? What is your take on the myth that Gen 2 was supposed to be the last? I have to look into that further to see how true that was. Because I don't think anyone was gonna... I don't think they were thinking, all right, we're done with it after this. I don't think that was the sentiment. I'm sure there's something more nuanced to how that myth came to be. But I have to read like the behind the scenes on that. There's so many interviews and things that occurred for Gen 1 that I need to dissect for Gen 2 for this particular video. Now, if we don't have a definitive answer, and this might be true, it is Satoshi Tajiri's last directing title, until he passed the baton to Junichi Masuda. Now, why he did that, I'm not sure. Maybe he had to sit there because he's currently the president of Game Freak still. So, did you know Gaming proved it wrong? They had plans for more games. Yeah, because they had so many ideas drafted for Gen 1, and then a lot of that was offloaded into Gen 2. So I can imagine like that was the misunderstanding may have been that Satoshi was like, okay, I'm directing this one and that's it. I'm gonna run the business after that. And that's probably where that vibe came from. Like, this is gonna be my last one turned into this is going to be the last one. So I gotta look into that. Iwata also helped code Gen 1. He coded Gen 2. Sorry, you said Gen 2. He also coded Gen 1. He actually did extensive work with the Pokemon series. So I will bring him up again. It's actually very cool that we have him to thank for a lot of things when it comes to this. I've mentioned it in, I think, the spin-off video, that he stepped up to like take this code from the first game and turned it into something that was playable on N64. So the whole battle logic that's in Pokemon Stadium that was Iwata that did that. And he did it in a week. But even before that, Red and Green that was released in Japan was spaghetti code, essentially. Very, very like a lot of very specific mechanics. I don't want to say held together by duct tape and gum, but that was basically it. Like, it wasn't built to be localized, and it wasn't built for a different language. So Iwata had to sit down and look at the whole schematic and say, okay, well, I'm gonna recode this and make it and clean it up and make the logic make sense and get rid of some of the bugs. And that became Pokemon Blue in Japan, which ultimately was localized into our Red and Blue in the US. Absolute legend. Every time I read up on him, I learn something new about this guy. Like, incredible leader. One example of somebody who really gets into the mud and leads as an example. I know like there was a lot of criticisms of his business decisions when I was growing up, like back in my high school days, like the late Wii era and late GameCube era. A lot of people love to criticize Iwata as a CEO, but I think he made all the great decisions. I think in a business, you're not gonna grow exponentially. You're just not. There's always gonna be a time where you peak, you flatten out, the curve calms down, your product is not as good as the last. And then at that point, you have to decide what the decision is. And a lot of that is hard decisions. They gotta make hard decisions. Okay, we're gonna call this a failure and move on. Or we're gonna try our best to support it until it works. I think Iwata made a lot of very, very wise decisions. And he was ready to take the brunt of the hit when it came to, like, you know, financial troubles at the company and stuff like that. So yeah, I think a lot of people can learn from his example, of course. And I always see like today I learned, like, go around all the time about Iwata and how he made the decision to cut his pay. It's very, very popular factoid, even like decades after the fact. I remember that time, man. And these guys like here running EA and all this stuff were making billions and billions of dollars. Well, where are they now? Nintendo's still like pushing through, powering through, even though I think their business practices are a little like money hungry these days. Oh shit, it's Gina.
Hi, it's Gina. Got time to chat? Would you be my practice partner again sometime?
I should block Gina. She's outlived her purpose. So messed up. But yeah, you guys get my point. Mountain road ahead. Oh, that's to go up. Oh, we're back at the beginning. All right, I'm gonna get more experience right now. I'm gonna fly back up to the top of the mountain. Beat a few of the trainers that I missed on that road because I was locked into certain paths. I have to remember which paths I took to. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna come back down through Dark Cave and like kind of push through that. I'm gonna make sure I do it as quickly as possible too. But yes, Iwata is an absolute legend of our time. And I hope he had some confidence that the Switch would do well, because he did pass before that. Highly recommend the Did You Know video. They disprove a lot of myths. We'll check it out before I get into writing. I read a lot of interviews too, so like I think technically like whenever they build this stuff, we have the same sources, but then Did You Know is a little bit bigger, so they, you know, of course they're like, they'll reach out to people and ask questions and stuff. I feel like I'm taking the exact same path as I did before. It's funny. I'm trying to go against my past self here. Okay, I'm gonna fight that grandpa up there, so I gotta fly back up the mountain. When you're building a balanced team, all this experience is priceless, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, we have to take on... I didn't miss anything there. All right, to the left are fine. When I fly back up, I'll go through Dark Cave. Leave me alone, Graveler. Oh, shit. I messed up. Whatever. We'll probably leave those trainers. I don't feel like going through all that. Is this the route I took last time? Leave me alone. I feel like I need repels. Late game stuff, you need repels. This is the exact same route I took last time. I'm so silly. All right, let's go through the dark cave. Get ourselves a little bit more experience before we head out. Then I will go to Tin Tower. I will talk to New Bark. I do wish Miss Drevis was in the main game. Yeah, like, you know, you're finally adding a new ghost Pokemon, and that's what you hide it, you know what I mean? All right, let's go through here. So the things I gotta do. I'm gonna stay mission focused today. Ignore all of this. This is like notes for my video. All right, so what we're gonna do is first get through Dark Cave. Then we'll go to the bug catching contest. Then we'll hit up Tin Tower. I think that's Suicune plus Oh-oh. I'm not gonna go for Entei and Raikou in my streams. Unfortunately, I gotta get started on this video because otherwise you guys won't get it after March once I go on vacation. We'll go to Whirl Islands and then finally Elite Four for Victory Road. Miss Drevis is in the final area, that's right. Alright, let's Electabuzz, use Flash. Remind me to remove this from Electabuzz once I'm done in here. Because that's like a waste. I can teach it Ice Punch or something. I love how the caves look in this. Like the dark water is such a nice improvement over Gen 1. I'm not comparing the two, of course. I'm just saying like this is an improvement. I didn't know you could jump hop in earlier Pokemon games. Yeah, you could do that from the very first game, actually. They show you the hedges as you go like further north. It's a nice little thing, but it is an easy way to gate you out of certain areas. Let's see. All right, now I'm on top of the exit. Look, we're back to where we were. I wonder what's in here that I would need. There's a trainer up there I can fight. Golbat I already have, so I'm covered there. Thoughts on the Naval Rock with Ho-Oh and Lugia in Gen 3? Was that red? Fire red? Yeah, we're in Dark Cave. Whoa, you startled me there. I had my black glasses on in the dark, so I didn't notice you at all. What am I doing here? What are you doing here? Hey, don't you worry about it. I'll give you a pair of black glasses, so forget you saw me. What? I should have put more things in the PC, now that I think about it. This guy is weird. Doubles monetary earnings. Why don't I have this on somebody? Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Let's give it to Krabby. I guess that's not... I have to fight with Krabby for that to work, I'm guessing. Should put that on somebody else. Whatever. This is just for my recording. Whoa, you startled me there. Okay, let me just... This is so specific. Here, take my black glasses. I don't know why I'm here in this cave. Are you with Team Rocket? Very sus, my guy. Black glasses ups the power of dark type moves. I still remember playing this in like 2001. Good memories. Is this your first time playing? It is not. Though, actually, there's a caveat to that. So this is my first time playing Pokémon Crystal. I did play Silver growing up, and then I played Soul Silver, but I did buy Silver on release, and this is one of my favorite games in the series. Though it has been, I've not played this game since Soul Silver came out initially. Therefore, a lot of this stuff is fresh on my mind. Gen 1, I've remembered like the back of my hand. I played that game so many times that it's like committed to memory. I missed the item over there. Probably have to do another run. I'm hearing a lot of rumors coming out about Gen 10 now, so I feel like it's a matter of time before it's formally announced, which is cool. This makes these videos somewhat timely. Fire red and leave green and emerald. Yeah. Let me go around. I'm not ready to leave the cave yet. Gen 3 is also the one I'm least familiar with, because I played it one time. But I do love the later remakes that make newer Pokemon more accessible. So, for example, Heart Gold and Soul. There's Dunsparce. Oh, and it's so weak too. We're gonna have to just try our best here. Let's just throw balls at it and call it a day. Like I remember Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had access to so many different legendaries and so many different Pokemon. Like I remember you can get a Charmander, like when you talk to somebody, Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. Like there was like so many. I think at that time, like it was the most accessible Pokemon game of all time when it came to like the amount that you could get. In one playthrough, I should say, because you could trade it from Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, for example. That was the time where you didn't need Pokemon Home. You could, I think you could trade, like you could time capsule to Gen 2. I don't know if Gen 2 had a way to get over to Gen 3. Maybe that's why they made Fire Red and Leaf. So that would explain why Ho-Oh and Lugia were in those games. But you can get from Gen 3 to Gen 4. I remember that much. Because the DS supported the cartridge in the bottom. Dunsparce, land snake. It hides deep inside caves where no light ever reaches it and remains virtually motionless there. It does not, but people made a modded cart to Gen 2 to 3. But you could do Gen 3 to 4, correct? With a DS, you could put the Game Boy Advance cartridge at the bottom, and then it would read from that. Okay. So I'm not crazy. I remember that part at least. But yes, I mean, going back to like, I like the idea where they make like older legendaries and things like that more accessible. And so Heart Gold and Soul Silver, man, I remember catching so many Pokemon in there. I'm like, he's in here, and then you know, it supported Gen 4 Pokemon, which is also cool.
Here, take that Regina out to lunch.
Thank you, JV Mon, for the $5. All right, Sanka, stop. Here, take that girl Gina out to lunch. At least I have her. I still have her on speed dial here. Oof, you sound like Porky Pig today. JV Mon, I super appreciate all the donations over the last few days. Definitely gives me the motivation to keep going. I really appreciate that. And shout out to any members that are in the chat right now, the people in the Patreon and YouTube and stuff. I don't know, you guys are like super kind, and I've really appreciated it over the last few months. As I started Patreon shortly before the Castlevania stuff. Kind of weird, Mewtwo's cave is not in the original, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it's back. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's probably something that was a consolation for the space in the original, and then they're just like, yeah, why wasn't it there in the original game? Or like, you know, it's a no-brainer to put it into the sequel. But yes, you could catch Mewtwo in there as well, so that's what I'm saying. Let me see, all available legendaries in Heart Gold. So all the legendaries you could get in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Lugia and Ho-Oh, of course, makes sense. Suicune, of course. You could get Articuno, Zapdos, which I don't know if they're available in this game, I can't remember. Moltres, Mewtwo. You could get Kyogre and Groudon. Rayquaza. I forgot if that was an event or not, but they were available. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. And this is if you bring over a special Arceus, which is also available, given away for the 12th movie. So, you know, that's not available unless you do something, but whatever. You have the Wi-Fi event that gave you Latios and Latias. And then, of course, Raikou and Entei are roaming around. And yeah, that's it. But just imagine, like, you had all of those, and then you had starters. So you had access to Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. And I can't remember if Gen 4 starters were in there at some point as well. Like, of course, I think you can trade them, but you get my point. So, I don't know. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is the GOAT of these games. Maybe I'll play it one day. Live on stream. Do I need Dire Hit? My backpack is fighting for its freaking life right now. Oh, I have a Max Repel I could have used. Well, I don't know. I don't care for it. It's fine. This berry should go toward that Moo that's sick. I'm gonna toss the X speed because I guarantee I'm gonna be the fastest person out there. Steven shows up with Gen 3 starters as well. Yes, Torchic, Mudkip, and Trico. So, very awesome game. I don't know why they were so generous. But it was amazing. What an amazing game. Alright, was there anything else in Dark Cave that I need to find? Let's take a look if there's any Pokemon of note. Pokemon in Dark Cave. Crystal. In here is Zubat, Geodude, Dunsparce, Teddiursa, which is a 5% appearance. I can always go back for that. I don't care for it. Fishing wise, Goldeen and Magikarp and Seaking are in here. Krabby, Shuckle, which we saw. Wobbuffet is in here, which I don't care for too much. Wobbuffet is at night though, 15% on the Route 45 side. Okay, cool. I think we did what we came here to do. Did I miss any plot points in there actually? It's weird that Dark Cave is just here, you know? There's nothing to do in here aside from this walk around. All right, let's go see Professor Elm. It's time. Oh, I didn't fight this guy before. Yes. All right. I'll show you the power of mountain Pokemon. I'll show you the power. My name is Mitch. Oh, we already fought a Mitch. It's Bailey. Thoughts on Chris being swapped for Lyra in the remakes? Yeah. What happened to Chris, man? I was gonna play as Chris, but then, why didn't I? Oh yes, because I like the end game events are more common with Ethan. I mean, more iconic with Ethan. I would have shown like what the Chris gameplay looked like, but yeah, I wonder why they changed her design to a totally different person. Chris from Crystal. Like, this is not bad, because I remember this all over the marketing. It's like, now you can play as a girl. And I was like, oh my god, that's cool. But then here's Lyra, which reminds me more of like May or like a gender swapped Red, if anything. So it's interesting. I wonder why they made that choice. Because Takao Uno did not consult Ken Sugimori's original artwork before beginning Lyra's design. So it seems like they just forgot about her. Or he wanted to make his own girl. So there you have it. Yeah, the Mario overalls. What's up with that? Let's go. Alright. This guy's just gonna throw a ton of Geodudes at me. I'm gonna kill... And they're all level 13 with your whack-ass Pokemon, bro. What am I gonna do with this, what am I gonna do with... Why are you missing everything? There we go. I guess Iron Tail has very low accuracy too. I forgot about that as well. Rocky, get the experience, Rocky. Come on. There we go. Oh, and in the manga, Chris wears Lyra's clothes. I need to read that manga. I've heard good things, and I heard like a lot of people follow the lore, and there's like crazy stuff going on, like Sabrina and Lieutenant Surge being a part of Team Rocket, and all that good stuff. Good lore, it's good lore, but I don't want to like lock myself into talking about it in a video until I get to it like 100%. Hey, we're back home. Let's go see Professor Elm. Oh, I can cut this now too. Let's go, Krabby. Do your thing. I do believe... Why do you have a name? That's interesting. I do believe that this is the first time we've met. Please allow me to introduce myself. Oh, this is an important person. I am Tuscany of Tuesday. Oh, she's one of the sisters. She's gonna give me a Tuesday prize because it's Tuesday. By way of introduction, please accept this gift, a pink bow. And I don't have space for it. GG. Okay, I need to go to my PC for sure. Use critical hit. Ups critical hit ratio. I don't need this. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. Let's be honest. It seems like a good idea, but I'm not gonna use it. It strengthens normal type moves. I'm certain it will be of use. So pink bow should go to like people like Jigglypuff or Snubble. I'm sure like Snubble is a viable option. Or Granbull when it eventually evolves. Hey. All right, so here is a very cathartic moment. We're back home. I always love this part of Pokemon games where you go through this long ass journey and then you stop back at home briefly, even though like the people have Gina. Come on. It's Gina. It's actually pronounced Gina. Got time to talk? Are your Pokemon still tough? All right. Gina, I'm busy. I do love coming back to the original like town that you're from and just see what's going on. I know in later games like the text might change a little bit more. Let me see if this has changed at all. I hear Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Nope, they're saying the same shit. Oh, it's Professor Elm's house. What are these kids saying now? The same thing? Yeah, same stuff. All right, well, let's go see our mom first. She has a lot of our money, actually. And then we'll go upstairs to our PC and start depositing a few items to make some room. What is she doing? You're cooking. Hey, I'm home. Hi, welcome home. You're trying very hard, I see. I've kept your room tidy. Or is this about your money? No, it's not about my money. Do you want to switch to daylight saving time? No, we're not on daylight saving time yet. Just do what you can. Thanks, Mom. Let's see how she's decorated my room. I probably have a ton of dolls up here now. There are no dolls up here. What happened? Alright, let's clean up some of our items here. I'm not going to use X attacks at all. Some competitive player in the chat's like, oh, this guy, I cannot watch. I can't watch. Let's get rid of Max Repel because I have turbo mode, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. Dragon Fang, I'll deposit. I need to sell this nugget. Black glasses, I'm not going to use. Pink bow. Yeah, Mom doesn't love me anymore. Is this about money? Get out of my house. Oh, let me check the PC actually. What's in here? Okay, she's been buying super potions. She bought a moonstone. That's pretty cool. I don't have any Pokemon that I use that will need it. And I think that's it. I swore you bought more than this, Mom. Where's all my money? Let me check my mailbox. No one sent me any mailbox. Oh, decoration. Here we go. Let's decorate the bed. Feathery bed is already set up. Poster. Already set up. Ornaments. Let's put a Charmander doll. I'm gonna put it on the right side. Yeah, we got a Charmander and Clefairy. Left side. There it is, look at it! So dope! It's an adorable Charmander doll. And it's an adorable Clefairy doll. Super cool. That's a nice little function. And then I guess this is the map? Yeah. Alright. Stadium 2 also lets you see the player's room if you connect the games. That's yeah, that's a cool feature. They also added in Stadium 1 where you can do like a ton of like restructuring on the Nintendo 64. I think that's a nice plus. So you don't have to like go through all the menuing and stuff like that. She also has a chance to buy a Lapras doll. Yeah, that's why I didn't take any money from her. I'm just gonna keep having her stockpile it. We're pretty like set on funds right now. Well, I need to get more Ultra Balls. So let me fly up to. I'm gonna go to Blackthorn City. So we're gonna go there. I'm gonna buy some more Ultra Balls and some more Great Balls. We're gonna need them. Let's go at 10. And then some more Great Balls. That should be good for now. And then I'm gonna delete Flash. Why do I swear that Victory Road was dark in Johto? Do I need Flash for Victory Road in Silver or Crystal, technically? You do not need Flash. Okay. So I will remove it from our Electabuzz here. We get to see how the HM... You're not the HM guy, are you? Oh yes! I am the move deleter! I can make Pokemon forget moves. Shall I make a Pokemon forget? Alright, I have to be very careful here. It's very easy to accidentally erase moves in these old games. Electabuzz should forget Flash. Oh, make it forget Flash? Yes. What was that jingle? It's like it's a bad thing. You're torturing your Pokemon. You're making it forget. Done. Your Pokemon forgot the move. I do like in Gen 5 TMs were not one-time use. Yeah, like... There are like some quality of life things I like and some quality of life things that I'm like, it's not like detriment, but it does make sense you get a TM and you're able like... Because there's so many Pokemon, right? And if I choose not to use a Pokemon anymore and the TM's gone forever, that sucks for me, right? So I do think that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. But then it makes you think less strategically about who your final team's gonna be and decreases the value. All right, so I'm gonna go to Goldenrod City. I'm gonna get an Ice Punch for... Everybody's gonna get Ice Punch. So I think I need 3 Ice Punches. Alakazam can get an Ice Punch because he has Psychic. So unless I want to keep Recover, which I won't bother with, I'd keep... We got an Ice Punch there. Electabuzz is gonna need an Ice Punch. Yes, okay. And that should be... Well, should be in good shape from there. This was like super cheap to be able to like buy this all the time. So technically here it's unlimited TMs for this. This is the wrong floor. This theme has stuck with me like for so long. I think this is the wrong floor too. Yeah, this is the Vitamins floor. Let's go further up. Is it you? I think it's you. Yes. All right, so I need 2 Ice Punches. And now we'll go to our boys. Where is it? I was hoping to teach Sludge Bomb to Crobat, but he doesn't have that. I mean, it's not, he can't learn that. So I might do, I might find Toxic. I just don't remember where that is. All right, I have to be careful here so I don't erase Psychic. That would be a disaster. Okay, we replace Recover. And then Ice Punch will go to Electabuzz. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're in good shape. Let me see where Toxic is and if it's available to me right now. Pokemon Crystal. Toxic location. Because I think that's going to be very helpful down the line. Toxic just rips through people. Obtained by fighting Janine. Okay, so I'm not anywhere near there yet. So let's head down. And we're going to go to the bug catching contest. Man, this thing has endless floors. Did I just go in a loop? Did I have a brain fart? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's get on my bike. Bing, bidadum, bidadum, boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum. I was gonna say, how do I get across here? And I remember you could just easily surf. I'm so silly. Mystery Berry? What does a Mystery Berry do again? Oh, self-restore for pee-pee. Can we give that to anybody? Everybody's holding something. Who needs more pee-pee in their life? I'll leave the Quick Claw on Rocky. Let's go with... I mean, Crobat's already super fast. But whatever. Alright, so now we're at the exterior. I have to remember the rules of the bug catching contest. I'm hearing the fuzziness again. It's driving me insane. That's not a fun sound. I might have to replace my cord altogether. All right. Let's see what's going on in the national park. Who do I talk to about the bug catching contest? Am I too late? Serve up the rules. Let's go. I think it's further up here. Oh, look, it's a Venonat, which I already have. I remember somebody over here did it. Was it further up? Is it you?
Look, check out my bag. I printed out my favorites from Pokédex and stuck them on my bag.
Thanks for that. Is it you? Are you the... Are you the guy? I lost the battle, but my Pokemon win the prize for being most lovely. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Today is the day, right? Let's take a look. Bug catching contest. Pokemon Crystal. Takes place on Tuesdays, Thursday, and Saturday. Today is Tuesday. There's no entry fee for bug catching contests. Anyone may enter once per day. To compete, trainers must catch the single best bug-type Pokemon they can find. Oh yes, the guy at the counter of the park. That makes sense. Trainers are given 20 sports balls Oh yeah, we're gonna min-max this for sure. I guess I'll save before because you can only participate once per. All right, let's go. Hello, sir. Today's Tuesday. That means the bug catching contest is on today. The rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug Pokemon to be judged. Would you like to give it a try? Yes. Uh-oh. You have more than one Pokemon. You'll have to use Alakazam, the first Pokemon in your party. Is that okay with you? No. We probably should use Krabby in this case. Or maybe I can get... I'm glad they put a PC here. That's very considerate of them. They didn't have to do that. Instead of Krabby, let's go with either my Vileplume or... Oh, that's like in a totally separate box. It's like box 1 or something. It's been a little while. Speed that up. Okay. Either my Vileplume or Noctowl. Neither of which are in here. Well, that's annoying. It must be in box number 2. Look, I have a Yanma already. I wish I could just deposit this. Why not? Just give me the just give me the prize for that one. All right, we have Lapras, Eevee, Shuckle, Vileplume. Oh, they're the same level. I think Vileplume has more options and weaker attacks. So I think that would help. And it has like a sleep powder as well. So Vileplume is gonna get us the best possible bug Pokemon. It's probably not a good idea because it's a grass type and bug moves are good against grass, but I would assume it's going to be good enough for this situation. All right, let's save real quick. Today is Tuesday. You know what that means? Catch a bug Pokemon to be judged. Uh-oh, you have more than one Pokemon. It also ends if Vileplume faints. Got it. You'll have to use Vileplume, the first Pokemon in your party. Is that okay with you? Yes. Here are the park balls for the contest. Okay, so I have 20. What is the goal? I have to get the best? How do they measure what's the best? Is it levels? Rarity? The person who gets the strongest bug Pokemon is the winner. You have 20 minutes. If you run out of park balls, you're done. You can keep the last Pokemon you catch as your own. Go out and catch the strongest bug Pokemon you can find. All right. Let's get in there, baby. We're gonna win us some bug. So the available ones are Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Beedrill, Paris, Venonat, Scyther, and Pinsir. The last two. I think maybe I shouldn't waste my time with anything. You want to aim for Scyther or Pinsir, and also depends on the HP of the Pokemon. So it's not, hey, look, this Caterpie. It's a great example. Go to sleep. It actually helps that Vileplume has Absorb, because I can heal up minor cuts. I hope it's easy to catch these things though too. So I'm gonna see level 17 is the level 18 is the highest level Caterpie you can catch. So I'm gonna keep this on. The highest level Scyther and Pinsir you can catch is level 14. Oh, I just realized that's my first Caterpie. Can I compare them? So let's say that I do catch, okay, so it says level 17 Caterpie. If it's based on HP, how do I know who has the highest HP and if it's worth like catching something else? Weedle! Level 12, let's run. I'm be careful with turbo mode. Because it's gonna chip away at the time that I have. Maybe you catch another bug, it replaces the one you caught before. Interesting. I feel like I need to save state this. Let's go ahead and save state with that Caterpie right there. I need the good footage for the game, right? I don't mind cheating if it means good footage. Metapod. It's a Beedrill, level 15. This is also a rare one. I'm gonna go for it. I'm surprised Heracross isn't in the pool of Pokemon available. Yeah, it seems like Heracross was meant to be like very, very I don't want to say rare, but like very specific. Maybe it is rare. Because I remember they marketed Heracross quite a bit. Oops. Alright, let's absorb. It's gonna take a little while. I just have to keep our boy here asleep. Oh no, he woke up! Go back to sleep! Not to save PP for Vileplume. Hopefully these work. I don't know if these are more effective at catching. Like the catch rate is higher with a Park Ball. Oh shit. Never mind. Seems to be about the same. Let's see. Best Pokemon for bug catching contest. Let's see. Pinsir, I win all the time even when it's level 13. Park Balls are just Pokeballs. I imagine so, yeah. But they gave them a gray color to make them look a little bit different. Can't fool me. I know what you are, Pokeball. I know your true form. And I won't waste too much time on this. The chance of finding a shiny Pokemon is 1 out of 8,192. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, we got him! If you're trying to win a contest, a Scyther or Pinsir will usually, but not always, guarantee a first place prize. Failing that, concentrate on any higher level fully evolved Pokemon such as Beedrill or Butterfree. So I think this is better than my Caterpie. So we're gonna look for Scyther. Yeah, oh, okay, it does show you the health. That's cool. That's good. That's good to know. All right, so the stakes aren't as high. I just need to find our boy. Scyther. That means I get to keep a Scyther and get a Scizor, which I would replace Steelix with, but I like my Steelix so far. It's all down to RNG. We have a 5% chance of running into a Scyther or Pinsir. But then again, we had a 5% chance of running into a Beedrill, so we wasted all of our luck on that. Caterpie! Metapod. Another Beedrill. Caterpie again. Come on, I'm trying to win this. I want to win this. And I feel like they would be more likely to spawn up here, but it probably doesn't make any difference. Hey, there it is! Okay, hold on. We just gotta get through this encounter. I gotta put you to sleep, sir. All right. And we slowly chip away at your health with Absorb. Let's do it in turbo mode. Save everybody some time. Oh no! Don't wake up! It'd be crazy if Scyther killed me. We don't want that. I don't have enough to get him into the yellow, I think. 3 more might do it. Yeah, okay. Let's just be sure. Yeah, I know. Leer always made it... I never knew what leer meant as a kid. I didn't know like it meant gazing harshly at somebody, leering at somebody. So I always assumed like it was like laser beams that weakened your enemies. So Gen 1 and Gen 2 both did this. Alright, sleep powder, and then we gotta throw balls and hope our RNG works out for us. Yay! There it is, bruv. Pack it up. Scyther, the mantis Pokemon. It's very proud of its speed. It moves so fast that its opponent does not even know what knocked it down. Oh, that's crazy. We're gonna have to leave it. It has less health than my Beedrill. Man, but I want to keep the Scyther though. Because of its rarity. I don't think you can catch it anywhere else, yes? Let me do this. I'm going to save state here. I'm going to keep this Scyther. So I can keep it, and hopefully I still win the contest. Let's go check the guy. Let's go out front. But that is good footage to explain how bug catching works. That's I really enjoyed like these, and I love how it's an event. It's like, oh, it only happens on certain days. You still have 11 minutes left. Do you want to finish now? Yes. Okay, please wait at the north gate for the announcement of the winners. You're probably wondering why I brought you all here. Well, we will now judge the Pokemon you've caught. We have chosen the winners. Are you ready for this? Placing third was Bugcatcher Don, who caught a Kakuna. Your Kakuna sucks, bruv. Alright. The score was 303 points. Placing second was Camper Berry. Okay, I must have won this then. Who caught a Venonat? Imagine if I lost to a Kakuna. The score was 331 points. This bug catching contest winner is Yannick, who caught a Scyther. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Tell me how many points I won. 350 points, let's go. I win a Sunstone. Do I have space for it? Please join us for the next contest. We'll return the Pokemon we kept for you. Here you go. Thank you, Scyther. Welcome to the squad. Gina. All right, Gina. I can't talk right now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me switch boxes and just make sure. Oh, I have to put the Vileplume back as well. I'll change boxes to box 3. We'll put the Vileplume away. We'll get back. Who did I deposit? It was Krabby. Vileplume, you did good. I'm glad I actually like left you in here for a while because you're actually very good at catching Pokemon. Where is Krabby? There you go. There he is, Mr. Krabs. All right, this looks good. Our lineup looks good. So next up, we're going to the Tin Tower to go handle the rest of the Crystal exclusive content. So we're gonna head to Ecruteak. Actually, before I do that, let's go to the Moo Moo place Miltank, sorry. Why do I keep calling it Moo Moo? Miltank. We're gonna go see if we can heal that Miltank. I have one other berry. I forget how many it needs. So we gotta sit here and just give it berries till it works out. Bing, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, boom. Bing, da-ding. This is actually the intro music. Moo. Its cry is weak. Give it a berry. I forgot how many you have to actually give this thing. And it has to be a standard berry. It can't just be any berry, which is the annoying part. Berries seem to be the hardest one to find. I guess you have to like farm the beginning or something and you'll get the most berries there. There's like specific trees that never change berries. All right, let's go to Ekritique City. Thank you guys for joining me today. I've been having a blast. It's like super nostalgic, Gen 2. And as we come to the end of the Johto portion, I'm actually curious to see how long the Kanto side is. We will get done with the Elite Four today. I will do like at least half of Kanto tomorrow, depending what time I finish the Elite Four today. So I'm gonna do the legendaries really quickly, get that done, head to the Elite Four, and then oh, Tin Tower's through here, and then I'll call it a stream. Can you move? A momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Ah, the sound of that clear bell. It's sublime. That's how I pronounce it. I've never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bearer's soul. You may be able to make it through Tin Tower. Please do go on. Yeah, thanks for violently blocking me before. Alright, so I remember there are trainers in here as well. I forgot how high this goes up. Legend has it that upon the emergence of a trainer who has the ability to touch the souls of
Pokemon, a Pokemon will come forth to put that trainer to the test at the Tin Tower. The legend has come true. The legendary Pokemon Suicune has arrived. We, the wise trio, shall test your worthiness to go inside.
Sage Goku. This is Gaku, but still. Sage Goku sent out Noctowl. I have a very versatile team now. Easy. Thunder Punch. And then we have Flareon. Easy. With Feraligatr. We'll Surf. Next. Oh, Sage Gaku was defeated. Never mind, you had two. Stronger than we thought, perhaps. Ah, so it is you who claim to have seen Suicune, Entei, and Raikou while they slept. Unbelievable. Legend has it that they can't be seen while they sleep. I love how I have to do all of this at once. Can you be trusted with the truth? I must ascertain your worthiness. Big words for a kid's game. As I say in a lot of videos, Pokemon taught me a lot of vocabulary. That and the other RPGs I was playing growing up. I got to learn SAT words. And they said video games didn't teach you anything. Come on. Thunder Punch. Could have used Ice Punch on Noctowl as well. Electabuzz is like the anti. Alright. Rocky. I wish there were better rock moves that I didn't have to like breed into it. Oh, it's using fighting moves on me. How versatile of you. Look at that type coverage. Earthquake would round this out a lot. I need to remember where Earthquake is. All right, I'm gonna power through it. Even though he's kicking your ass, power through. Double kick all over the place. Come on, just feint him. Thank you. Let me guess, the last guy has a Vaporeon, or is it an Espeon, or is it an Umbreon? Rocky is trying to learn Slam, but Rocky can't learn more than 4 moves. What type is Slam again? Slam is a normal type. I think I want to keep these. Yeah, like, I need Rock Smash to traverse the neighborhood. Even though it's a weaker fighting type move, though, it does give me some type coverage there as well. Strength is a better normal move than Slam. Okay, so there's that too. Strength does cover that. In the past, there were 2 9-tier towers here. The Brass Tower, which was said to awaken Pokemon, and the Tin Tower, where Pokemon were said to rest. The view from the tops of the towers must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense silver-colored Pokemon was said to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. However, about 150 years ago, a lightning bolt struck one of the towers. It was engulfed in flames, as all ancient architecture is in Japan, that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the blaze, and that is how the burned tower came to be. Or how it came to be, or how the tower burned down. Let me see your power! I like this guy is like louder than the other two. I'm Sage Koji! Get ready to battle! So a Noctowl and a Vaporeon is what I'm gonna fight here. Electabuzz easy sweep. I love Vaporeon's design here, by the way. Like, super cool. Done. And that's a level up for Electabuzz. He's getting fast, too. Slam was such a weird move, because it has the same attack power as Strength, but with 75% accuracy, so it's a much worse move then. Also, Sora, I was talking to you before, but welcome to the stream. Too strong? Why? Are you the trainer who is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I see. We, the wise trio, that's us, we're the Tunnel Snakes, have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We are to allow passage only to those people who possess the power and soul of truth. Please, do go on and enter the Tin Tower ahead. Suicune will put you to the test. So I think this content is a little different because I think Gold and Silver, you actually had to track down Suicune. I think he was the easiest one to catch out of the 3. The others are roaming around the map right now. But yeah, as far as Crystal goes, Suicune is like the poster boy for this game. While Ho-Oh and Lugia are Gold and Silver respectively. A legendary Pokemon is said to roost here. So right now the focus is on Suicune, but I want to see if I can go further up. Oh, all 3 of them showed up. This is actually kind of a banger too. Oh, we're fighting? Like just walk in and we're ready to go? Okay. Let's go, son. This one's a banger too. I'm gonna let this play while I concentrate. I don't want to kill Suicune. This is risky. All right, let's try some things out. Okay, it's not very effective. I was hoping that'd do more damage and I can kind of like use that. He's tanky? All right, let's give it a try. Because he's like, we're the same level. Just don't want to... I can always reload if anything. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, we gotta stick this out. I know this is gonna be actually hard to kind of catch him, but RNG could be on my side today. You never know. So let's, actually, let me put him in the red. Let's put him in the red. We'll take a chance with Swift. Alright, that's good. I forgot how the game calculates this stuff. If it's just sheer, like, or if it's in levels, like, is all yellow the same yellow catch rate? Is all red the same catch rate? Is yellow and red the same? I forget. All right, here we go. RNG gods, take the wheel. I didn't expect the first try. That would have been like super lucky. Well, this guy's gonna lay waste to my Electabuzz. Are Great Balls better than Ultra Balls in this game? It just feels that way. Ultra Balls are better than Great Balls in Gen 2. The coding error from Gen 1 that made Ultra Balls less effective in certain scenarios was fixed. It's kind of insane that was even a thing in Gen 1. I totally forgot to mention that. Alright, let's go. Come on. I have a suspicion that Suicune's gonna get caught in a Great Ball. I think Ho is level 70. I don't think anyone can step to him right now. I know people are like frustrated with me not using like a status effect, which I didn't have in my team right now. So I'm taking my chances. You know when you start using Ultra Balls and then like it shows that it looks like it's gonna work, and then the legendary Pokemon is just like unbothered after a while now. It's like it's getting used to the Ultra Ball. Get in the ball, bruv. See? Alright, I'm gonna switch it up on him. Watch. Great Ball. Be hilarious if this worked. Okay, it didn't. Let me switch out Pokemon so we're not listening to that. Rocky, I want you to tank everything. Actually, Bubble Beam might hurt the hell out of it. It's very interesting to me Suicune uses Gust. That's like a basic Pidgey move. Oh, it stopped! Ice Punch would have done neutral damage, but would have had the chance to freeze. I would have used that instead of Swift. Oh my gosh. I wonder if it's... Well, yeah, I think my Pokemon are a little too strong for that. Now. That's a good point. I forgot about freeze for whatever reason. I believe in us. I believe in this. I believe this is gonna happen. Come on, we got this. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Vileplume would have been hella clutch right now. I might reload and go back and get it, but then again, I fought all of those guys. Wait, no, I saved before I walked in. It would have one-shot Vileplume though. Suicune catch rate. Let's take a look. You have a 6.25% chance. Oh wait, Suicune has a low catch rate of 3, making it difficult to capture. It is encountered at level 40. Using status conditions like sleep, lowering HP to 1, and using Ultra Balls is recommended. What does 3 mean? Approximately 0.4% to 1.6% at full health. Okay, so 4%, 1.6 at full health with a standard Pokeball. I think we've done enough damage. Come on. I believe in this. I believe in this. We can do this. Suicune. Pokemon level 40. I'm putting in a calculator right now to see my odds. We're gonna use Great Ball. Status none. Approximately. What would you say? How much of percent is this? I think that's like 10%. So we have a 1% chance. So with the balls that we have, we had a 50% chance. With ultras, it would have been 2% chance. It's great kind of seeing it written out plainly in front of my face right now. So we have a 25% chance of getting out of this alive. We're speeding it up. Come on. Man, for alligators taking them hits, bruv. Can you imagine, like, your Pokemon is just meant to be a tank? While you're throwing Pokeballs in the background. It's like, no, help me! Help me! I can only tank this so much. I wonder if it would survive another Ice Punch. I don't want to risk that. Someone said neutral damage. It's not gonna be like reduced damage. Is Suicune not water Pokemon? So it should be less damage, right? I should be able to use Ice Punch without killing. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see. Where's the reset button? We did our best, right? Oh no. Alright. Here's what we'll do. I don't think I need Krabby in here anyway. That is definitely Pokemon RNG. I've had worse things happen before. And I've had better things happen before. I've actually had I think I've caught a Mewtwo with a Pokeball before. Vileplume, I need help. Help me, please. Alright, let's withdraw Vileplume. I wonder if I should lead with Vileplume. It's only gonna have a... Then again... Yeah, so I'm gonna try and put it to sleep first. Then I can switch to Electabuzz and punch it. Have you ever thought about doing a load hat run in a Pokemon game? I would love to see it. I don't think I know what a load hat run is. It's when you drop a fat load in your hat and then you put on the hat. You put the hat on and play Pokemon. So yeah. No, I've not thought about doing that. That sounds fun though. That sounds super fun. Alright, let's try this one more time. Why is this so fuzzy? I gotta fix that. Okay. Oh, I didn't save. I should have saved. Oh well. This is the run. I'm totally confident this will be it. That's why. It's funny, like root vegetable, I feel like you didn't come up with that. This is like a popular thing. Alright, sleep powder. Oh no, is Gust a flying poke? Oh, it tanked it. Oh, that's great. Vileplume, you're doing the Lord's work right now. Alright, let's switch to Electabuzz. Then we punch. You know actually what's happening? I think Electabuzz has a magnet. Has magnet on. That's why I screwed up. I totally forgot he's holding that item. How come my controller's not working now? Pokémon Crystal. Which Crystal version? Recent. This one. It's not registering my controller all of a sudden. I love how Suicune broke my controller. All right, let's close the whole thing. You guys get to see my desktop. We'll open this up. There we go. Okay, let's try again. I will save after. Oh no, I did save here. Okay, cool. At least I did that. It only ever crits when you don't want it to, right? I'll actually send out Alakazam instead, because he's probably less likely to crit. Crits are like 6.25 this gen. I guarantee you, I can count the amount of criticals I've got in this playthrough on one hand, until I decided to face Suicune. All right, buddy, let's go. Let me just make sure I'm recording properly here. Yes, okay. Cool. Sleep. Oh no. Now it's not gonna work and he's gonna gust me to death. Oh, he's asleep. Okay. Alakazam. Go. All right, and then we can spam out Ice Punch. Just to like kind of chip this down a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't wake up before I'm done. Playing with fire here on the crits. Okay. All right, that looks good. Now we just Ultra Ball. I should technically switch back to Vileplume so that, like, the moment it wakes up I can put its ass back to sleep. But I didn't want to give this up. Can you freeze and sleep though? Oh, I knew it. Okay. Sleep. There we go. All right, everybody, pray to the RNG gods. Here we go. Let's do the calculations. I'm using an Ultra Ball. I have about, I would say that's still like around 10% of HP left. And it is asleep. So I have a 6% chance per Ultra Ball. 6%. I always love the idea of like these things busting out while they're still asleep. Like, why? How? Just get in the ball. That hurts. Some of these are hurting to watch. I'm not gonna do false hope. Could be now, could be next week. You never know. Just please don't wake up. I guess the only blessing here is that it's not waking up. I know I only have like 1 or 2 turns left with it still asleep. Oh no, that's gonna finish me off with a bubble beam. Fuck your Vileplume. Tank it, Vileplume. Okay, okay. Back to sleep, come on. Keep wasting your turns. Keep using Rain Dance. Yes. Grimbeard JJ, thanks for the sub. All right, we got 6 more Ultra Balls. If this doesn't work, we gotta go down to Great Balls, and I'm sure it's less. Oh, this is hurting to watch. All right, we got this. As long as he sleep, we creep. That's a terrible motto. Come on, get in the ball. All right, it's not this one, but it's definitely this one. It's gonna be this one. I feel it. This feels like it. I'm not looking. Shit. No, Vileplume! Don't die. Alright, well, we have increased our likelihood of this getting away. I think it's too late for Ice Punch now. Let's just keep going. We keep trying. We don't stop. Oh, it's like it's really breaking out of them now. It's like I've had enough. All right. One more Ultra Ball. The thing is, the Great Balls are the ones that always do it for me. I believe in the Great Balls. I could revive Vileplume, actually. Why don't I paralyze him? Do I have anything I could paralyze? You mean using Stun Spore? I thought Sleep was more effective. Let me see. Poison is 2%, Paralyze is 2%, Burned is 2%, Asleep 6%, Frozen 6%. So that's why I'm putting him to sleep. I'm just not pressing the A button at the right timing, you're right. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna do it now, watch. Or is it B? I think it's B. Dang. Hey, I'm willing to try anything right now. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to revive. Let's revive Vileplume and see if it can stand up to it for a bit. I'm actually playing Pokemon right now. This is it. The other options would be any of those special Pokeballs. Steven Garrett, thanks for the sub. Yeah, I've heard like a lot of like varied things about Kurt's Pokeballs. Pause. I don't need Max Potion. Let's Super Potion it. Okay. Alright, Vileplume, you get back out there. You show us a good time. Don't die. Sleep. Yes, waste your moves. Thank you. We're back in the game, baby. Baby. Of course, Great Ball is lower chance, but I should have done that earlier when I had Ultra Balls left. But it's fine. Oh, Kurt has been scamming me this whole time. It's Johto. It's a whole new world we live in. A brand new scam and a whole new attitude. But you still gotta catch them all. Be the best that you can be. Do 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 do. Suicune. Do you think Suicune's brain goes all the way around the diamond? I need a picture of him. I need a picture. No way I just casually caught that while I was Googling something. That's how we gotta do? I do think it goes all the way around. Its brain is stored in there. He's big brained. Look at this, bruv. You just gotta not pay it any mind. That's how you catch these things. That's very funny that happened. Suicune, the Aurora Pokemon. This divine Pokemon blows around the world. Hey, yo. Hey, always in search of a pure reservoir. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is a magical moment. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Am I getting jumped right now? What's going on? Awesome. Too awesome, even. I've never seen a battle that great. That was truly inspiring to see. Suicune was tough, but you were even more incredible, Yannick. I heard Suicune Mystic's power summons a rainbow-colored Pokemon. Maybe, just maybe, what went on today will cause that Pokemon to appear. I'm gonna study the legends more. Thanks for showing me that fantastic battle. Wait, Suicune is 6 feet tall and 400 plus pounds. Holy crap. I didn't realize how big that dog was. I didn't even read that. I was so preoccupied by this win. Alright, clearly he must be at the bottom of this. You know what's cool? There's actually a search function here. That's interesting to put in. I think that's new to, that's actually new to Gen 2. You can search both types. Search functionality is key, man. I'm telling you. This is a better search than Pokemon ZA. Alright, look. 6 feet tall. Like height. So it's not width. It's not length, right? It's height. So it's 6 feet tall. So if you're standing, a Suicune would probably be eye level with you. And then 412 pounds. Golly. I mean, I think that seems about right. Now that I think of, oh, should I talk to them? My dog does need to be in the NBA. When the brass tower burned down, 3 nameless Pokemon were said to have perished. It was tragic. However, a rainbow-colored Pokemon, in other words, Ho-Oh-Oh, the name drop, oh shit, descended from the sky and gave new life to the 3 Pokemon. They are Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. That is what they say. So that's what I'm talking about, the bomb. Sorting. Like, sorting, I feel should have been easy for my boxes in Pokemon ZA. It's driving me nuts. It's just an assortment. If you're gonna have me catch multiple of any Pokemon, at least just do an auto sort, man. By alphabetical or type, you know, like easy. Or size, I don't know. No, I gotta search for them and just pick them out of a big ass pile. I can't even easily look. I don't know. Never mind. Sorting. We definitely need sorting. Game Freak. If that's not in Gen 10, we riot. According to legend, when the souls of Pokemon and humans commune. How? From the heavens descends a Pokemon of rainbow colors. Could it mean the legendary Pokemon are testing us humans? Alright, give me all the lore. Where's your third brethren? Here he is. The 2 towers are said to have been built to foster friendship and hope between Pokemon and people. That was 700 years ago. But the ideal still remains important today. I guess we'll climb this later? I don't see any stairs or anything. I guess we need the Rainbow Wing to unlock. So we can't get Ho yet. I might not even do that on stream, to be honest. I'm gonna get through the rest of the game. So let's head to Victory Road, and I'll decide tomorrow, actually, like once we get into the Kanto region and all that. So with that said, let's get into Victory Road in the Elite Four. I gotta go talk to Professor Elm first, who's gonna give me a Master Ball. And then we'll head on the road to the Indigo Plateau, which is exciting. I remember like Indigo Plateau is all vibes. It was vibes in the first game, but it's all vibes in this one too. Have you played Pokémon Tournament? You get to fight a Suicune. I have. Did I buy that? I think I bought that game. I think I had it for the Wii U. I first played it on my first trip to Japan, which is 2015, and it didn't look like they were gonna localize that game at all. And it was all over the arcades, and so it was really cool because when I went, I don't know if where you guys live across the world, but arcades rarely have Wi-Fi or you can fight with another person playing a fighting game unless you have them sitting right next to you. So when I went to an arcade for the first time in Japan, I sat down, I'm like, oh, it's Pokémon Tournament. We don't have that yet. I would love to play this. So I tried it out, and it used Wi-Fi to connect to somebody else at another arcade, and I'm like, man, it's 2015, and for some reason, this is blowing my mind. This makes a lot of sense. Why don't we do this in our arcades? I think there's like a lot of indie arcades that are doing great work in preservation and importing arcade cabinets in the US now. You just gotta like seek them out. But a lot of them tend to be very particular about retro games and not like current stuff. What was I trying to do here? Krabby. It's sad that I have to go to Victory Road with Krabby, but I need the HP. I mean the HMs. All right, let's heal up. But yeah, Pokken Tournament, also made by the Tekken squad, I think. A lot of potential there. I think my guy was the Lucha Pikachu for a long time. Pikachu and Gardevoir were my two. Okay, let's head off to the Elite Four. Fraligator, Crobat, Rocky, Alakazam, Electabuzz, Krabby. I wonder if this will be the Hall of Fame that I need in my life. What's going on, Professor Elm? I did what you asked me to. Can I get this freaking Typhlosion here, please? Alright, take this as a token of my appreciation. We got the Master Ball. Hell yeah. I wonder who I should save that for, to be honest. What I'll do off stream eventually is probably Lugia and Ho-Oh, because I gotta get to work on this video. I don't know, like, who would be the hardest Pokemon to catch in this game? Would it be Celebi? Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Celebi. I don't even know what, like, its standard is. I think it has a higher catch rate than the dogs, so I don't know what the best Pokemon to use a Master Ball in Gen 2 would be, but you guys let me know. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate ball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to recognized Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of this than I can. Is that all you had to say to me? Well, I'm gonna go become the champion now, if you don't mind me. Don't mind me! So we have a route to get through. Victory Road. And then finally Indigo Plateau. But I don't think we'll have any trouble with any trainers along the way. Probably Raikou. Entei can be caught with Jinx method, but Raikou is often too fast to get slept by Jinx. And they run away, don't they? So that's like another issue. So it's probably best for them, you're right. Hey! I caught ya! I've been waiting for people to swim over here. Do you know what you just did? You've taken your first step. Uh-oh. What's he gonna say, guys? What's he gonna say, guys? You've taken your first step into Kanto! We're in the Kanto region. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. It's the big twist of the game. I don't even know if they reveal to you early on. I think we just know because we played this game, but I don't think... Unless, well, the show's very different too. I don't know if it registered to me that the old region is right beside Johto. I think I always assumed it was just a separate place. Now, of course, being able to explore Kanto is a totally different thing, but were we in the know that Kanto was even a neighboring region? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I remember the answer was no in my head. I might not make a point of it in the video per se, but like, this is still big. Check your Pokegear map and see. This shit is crazy, bruv. I love this. God bless Iwata for this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The reason why I think they kept it a surprise the whole time is because of the train station. It doesn't tell you that it goes to the Kanto region. It just says the train isn't running right now. So I think they were hiding every possibility that this is actually like a neighboring thing. And then with Lance, who can fly around, you know, it doesn't have to be right there. Like Lance could just be traveling right? That's much closer to the road to Viridian City. It is. We're on the road to Viridian City, the road. We've seen Professor Oak before. He comes from Kanto to Johto to do his radio show, so it can be implied that Kanto is within travel distance. There is that too. But what if he just moved there for a bit, you know, like on assignment or something? But either way, like, yeah, that part's not important. The big reveal is that we can explore this whole region again. Isn't that insane? Let's go. Oh no, I didn't want to talk about this again. Come on. I'm gonna stop the first recording here actually, and then start the next. There we go. It is a weekly radio show. That is true. That is a good point. We can't get up to that house yet. Is this Victor Tojo Falls? I didn't even remember that being the name of this place. The link between Kanto and Johto. I feel like I need waterfall right now. Did you know what you just did? You made me repeat myself. And nobody makes me do that. In Kanto, we got guns, bruv. We're well strapped over here in Kanto. I don't know if I have enough space to teach Krabby this. Oh. Who the frick would learn Waterfall then? Do I need to know Waterfall to get through here? I hope not. I sure do. Beautiful. All right, well, here's what we'll do. I gotta find a proper person who... It's surprising that, like, it can't even be taught to all water Pokemon. I'm surprised Feraligatr can't learn it. I guess I can give this to Gyarados. So let's do that. But with the loss of Krabby, that might cause some problems later. Let's get a good sense of this. HMs I need for Tojo Falls. Yeah, I'm gonna use the red Gyarados. You must have Surf. Feraligatr, no Surf, and Waterfall. Whirlpool is recommended to navigate the whirlpools on Route 27, leading to a cave, and Rock Smash is useful for optional items. Yeah, we'll go with Gyarados. Well, it forced me to get the Gyarados anyway, so that's cool. Or it forced me to use Gyarados in this case. And he's not that weak either, so I think he can hold his own in battle. So we kind of have like a full... We have a full lineup. I'll have him take the lead. So he can like kind of handle some of the folks that we'll run into along the way. All right, let's go. Waterfall. It's crazy that so they added 2 new HMs, which is Whirlpool and Waterfall. They sound very similar. They're both water attacks. Just feels a bit redundant, you know? Not my favorite stack. Let's get rid of Leer. Do you think I can teach Gyarados Dragon Breath? I think Dragon Breath is better than Dragon Rage. I think Dragon Rage is fixed damage, so it's probably better. But I'm just curious. Let's find out. He can learn it. I love how just Gyarados is a dragon in everything but name. Everything but type. Homie is a dragon. Let's see, Dragon Breath or Dragon Rage? Dragon's Breath is superior. And it has paralysis chance? Let's go. Being careful with my menuing here. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're all set. Dragon Breath is only 60 base power though. Had to wait until Gen 3 to actually get a strong stab with Outrage. But it was still a scam at 90 base power and special. Sometimes I'm just forget. Who the frick flies? It's you. Okay. The one thing that bothers me about this though, you can't fly into Kanto from Johto. So you'll either have to cross over through here to unlock the next map. Yeah, they definitely boosted dragons finally. I think it was much needed. There's a much better pool of dragons to pick from now. Ghost, I think, was Scarlet and Violet where they got a good boost. Even though there's a lot of ghost Pokemon prior to that. Okay. All you need is to drop a Draco. Drop the Draco on him. Okay. We're prepared now. I think. Yeah, that area is blocked. Let's catch a Goldeen while we're here. I'm feeling myself after catching the Suicune, so you know. Did I save? I'm pretty sure I saved like 8 times. Alright, don't fight with me. Just get in the ball. Thank you. I'm not in the mood for this right now. During spawning season, they swim gracefully in the water, searching for their perfect mate. Poissy, 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 wren. If you guys don't know the French version of this. Oh, I don't have a Slowpoke. I don't have a Slowpoke yet either. This is a great opportunity to just get some of this good stuff. I'm a huge fan of Slowbro. I think like it's slowly becoming, no pun intended, one of my favorite Pokemon. Just like so versatile. We got a Slowpoke, baby. I'm more partial to Slowbro than Slowking. Though I would love to like, I'm down to switch one of these days. Okay. That's it. We got through Toju Falls. And now we can go check in with this. What's going on in here? Hey, Grandma. Where are you off to with Pokemon? Pokemon League? Are your Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? Let me see. If it doesn't come to trust you some more, it could be tough going. Trust is the tie that binds Pokemon and trainers. Hey, you were looking at the wrong Pokemon, man. Check this guy out over here. The Slow Twins. Ah, your Pokemon trusts you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer. Here, a gift for your journey. Which TM is this? Sandstorm. Don't give me such a garbage move ever again. Use it if you dare. Good luck. Shut up, Grandma. I'm just kidding. It's rare to see anyone come here. Are you training on your own? Oh, it's Megan! Oh, she's gonna use a Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander on me. It's like welcome to Kanto. Look at the starters, right? I'm pretty damn sure that's why they did this. Oh, Ivysaur, never mind. I stand corrected. Ivysaur, Venusaur. Crobat. I know I don't use you often, so let's fly. Let's go. Wing attack. Oh, that should have leveled him up, man. The little Merwolf, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Oh no, Gina's calling. Hey Mentok, how old are you? I am the unk age of 35 as of last November. Trying to hold it together before the bags settle under my eyes. All right, let's go. For some reason, this route really stands out to me. I'm like picturing the version from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like this route is very, very I don't know. For some reason it stood out. Maybe it's because like it's close to the end of the game, sort of. Blake! Thank you. It's been a few months, but I appreciate the shout out. All right, now we're cooking with Magnetons. This is not the best Pokemon for this. We'll use Electabuzz to, to use Fire Punch. Hell yeah. Take that Steel. Look what happened now that you're a Steel person, Magneton. To this day, I think Magneton's a very, very awesome Pokemon. Magnezone too. I remember Magnezone was popular in competitive space. I forget for what reason. Let me see, what's best here? Quagsire is ground water. Probably none of these. Whatever, we'll Ice Punch it and see what happens. So I remember Magnezone was very popular. Maybe high special attack and high defense or something like that. Oh my god, he hit me with the earthquake. That was quite the damage. Let's go with Crobat instead then. Unrelated to Pokemon, I know, but The Weeknd is a Sonic fan like us. Yeah, like it looks like he's been low key about it this whole time, but I wonder what he's actually working on. It's like very intriguing to me that he's getting all involved with the Sonic stuff right now. I thought it was for the movie at first, but now it seems like he's working on like a soundtrack. But for what for? What will we get with this? Watch, it's probably just gonna be a credits song for the next game, which is not terrible either. Execute! It's weird I never look at Execute and think grass type, you know? But alas, it is. Okay. Yow! Thanks for that, Blake. Any interesting Pokemon here? Oh, it's a Quagsire, which I already have, so we're running away. I hate how Quagsire looks like Wobbuffet. I wonder if their similarities were on purpose. You're good, aren't you? I am good. See, everybody in Kanto's so much nicer. Come on. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for the warm welcome. Alright, I'm gonna speed these up. Don't say a thing! Let me guess what you're thinking. I got it. You're on the Pokemon League Challenge. That's right, Gilbert. See, everyone's so nice. Everybody has my best interest at heart in Kanto. No scammers in sight. Girafarig. Is a normal type? I always mix it up with his evolution, which came later. Is he dark normal? Psychic normal? What is Girafarig these days? I've totally forgotten. I swore it was a normal in this game. Psychic normal. That's right, I did have it on my team. Evolves into Farigiraf. Farigiraf. Or as we call him, Jeffrey from Toys R Us. Yeah, when I was doing like a competitive thing against my friends, I had an all psychic team, and I had Farigiraf with Cudchew or something like that. So there's this combo where anytime he eats, that triggers the berry, his power goes up by like double or something like that. I learned so much about competitive playing, being restricted to just like psychic types. But I recall I had Screamtail, Armarouge, Farigiraf. I didn't have an Alakazam. I don't know why I didn't have an Alakazam. Maybe I did. I would love to open up my Scarlet and Violet team and just take a look there. So I was allowed dual types, of course, but I had to go with like Psychic. So I was trying to cover my bases as much as possible. I had a Slowbro as well. Yes. And then there was like a couple more. It was fun. I think that was an interesting thing, but I got super competitive. I was like so like encased in Pokemon. I think that gave like Scarlet and Violet a second wind for me. Starmie, everybody's favorite water Pokemon from Gen 1 and 2. I wonder if Starmie's still viable all these years later. Oh, Gyarados, get some action. Why am I not doing this with you? Waterfall, baby! Farigiraf is pretty cool, mon. It's great in VGC. Yeah, I think that was one of my favorites to work with because you wouldn't expect it like on a proper psychic team. So there was like a couple of builds you could do based on its abilities. I think I had the Cudchew one. But I think there was like one more type. So there's like 2 types you can build with abilities. When did abilities come into play? I think this is Gen 3, right? Abilities and personality types or natures was Gen 3, I believe. When people were trying to min-max their starters at that point. Alright, should I surf around? Is there any point? Let me see. Let me just check this way real quick. Oh, there's a whirlpool down there. I don't have anyone that can use it. So I will come back later, I think. Because we lost our Krabby to the Gyarados right now. When I speed this game up, it sounds like a busy arcade, doesn't it? It's like all the clashing sounds of video games. Alright, let us proceed. How much further is Victory Road? I can't remember. I think it's like right up here. Wow, look at all those badges! I'm impressed. But you're not satisfied by just collecting them, right? Yes. But I'm gonna become the champion, sir. I'm right around the corner from that Ricky. Oh, look, it's an Espeon. I think it's my first sighting of one in this game. I'm gonna switch someone else to the front once he wins this battle. Worldwide Gaming, what's up? Hi, bye. All right, let's switch. Let's put Gyarados in the front. Level him up a little bit. I'll make him viable against Elite Four. But I probably will use Snorlax later. So I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not like I have Snorlax here, but it's like the other option is that I could give experience to like the other Pokemon and then worry about all that later. Is this any point in jumping off here? No, it was a waste of time. Wowzers. Unless... That's so silly. Why is that there? All right, let's go this way. Who's in this house? Hello there. Your Pokemon look a little tired. You should rest them a while. Hey, what a nice lady just sitting out here in the wilderness. I thought that girl would challenge me. What's going on? You looked right at me. Since you've come this far, you must be good. I'm gonna give this battle everything I've gotten. Please tell me you saw Chaotic Files episode 3. I've been so busy streaming and then working, I've not had a chance to do watch a single Chaotic Files episode or listen to them. I will do it today or like tomorrow, probably while I'm working and stuff, because I've been meaning to catch up on it. Part of me wanted to wait for all of them like to be released before I jumped in. Would love to do a lore piece on it if it's like very significant, you know? Oh no, I just got freaking trounced by this Pikachu. That's a one-hit KO for sure. GG's, bruv. But definitely like cool to see like some of the detective work that the Chaotix do on a normal basis. You're in for a treat with episode 3, especially since Tangle and Whisper are in it. Oh, we get to hear what they sound like for the first time. Or maybe they were guests in Crossworlds already. I haven't kept up when they released that DLC. I know they're slated for it, but it's interesting to hear their voices. I'll check it out for sure. I've been meaning to do like I wanted to do a video on the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog as well. If you guys aren't fans of that, like it's actually a very solid visual novel, where, you know, Sonic gets murdered. They don't take it seriously at all, but like it's actually a very interesting story, and the characters are well written. So now they're doing these like a podcast detective series with the Chaotix, Vector, Charmy, and Espio from the Sonic series, solving crimes and something like that, which is a perfect like audio old school detective radio show type thing. By experiencing tough battles, you gain power. Last week for February was Tangle and Whisper. Okay, so it lines up too. That's actually good timing on their part. Their marketing team is like super cool. So I hope they continue to get the credit they deserve for the stuff they do, because man, even down to the animations and stuff, so cool. It's Flareon! Fire's good against ice, ice is not good against fire. Is that how it works? Yeah, okay. It was worth a try though, I was just trying to remember. Let's go with Thunder Punch, because I do have the magnet on me. I got that magnet on me, bruv. I love this gauntlet of trainers they give you toward the end just to make sure like you're leveled up properly. Gyarados is dead weight right now. I probably won't need him for the first run. I'm making final preparations for the Pokemon League. And they really stacked all these cool trainers in the back half of the game. I guess they're meant to be like the ace trainers, you know, this is their type. Oh look, it's Golduck. Alright, we leveled up Crobat. I'm gonna keep switching out as I level up my main team. Hi, Mom. You found a useful item? Oh, thanks. I'm a little busy. Everyone stop calling. Rocky, Alakazam, Electabuzz, Feraligatr. Let's go with Steel up front. I feel like there's a lot of things that are like counteracting Steel right now. Oh look, we made it! There's one more trainer there, and this item. Zaran Alamis! Thanks for the sub. If you're here. I gotta say that every time. And then I gotta say that part every time. have such cute Pokemon. Oh, I lost to a trainer named Silver. He was really strong, but it was as if he absolutely had to win at any cost. I felt sorry for his Pokemon. Thanks for all that, T-Beth. Oh, this is not a good matchup. Man, fire types really got snubbed in this game as well. It's like all Gen 1. I think Houndoom is like one of the few fire types that I could pick out from the top of my head. Only trainers who have proven themselves may pass. Oh, the 8 badges of Johto! Please, go right through. I love the implication that Indigo Plateau is in the same location as the first game, but there's like a Johto side, so you can qualify by getting that there, and then you have the Kanto side, so it's just interesting because I'm like, oh, well, what about the other people? And there's not a single person that came from Johto in the first game. Or maybe there was. I'm sure they didn't say Johto by name, though. Do I gotta battle these guys? Oh, what does this say? Let's see. This way leads to Mount Silver. You'll see scary strong Pokemon out there. And where does this go? Off to the Pokemon League, are you? The Elite Four are so strong it's scary and they're ready for you. I actually miss handing off all of my badges to every single person along the way, like as in Gen 1. Hey. Alright. Our last hurdle before the Elite Four, and then finally the Elite Four, and then we power through and we become the champion of the world. Until we're not. Can't escape. Oh, this thing's level 34? Why is that? Oh, I think I'm a little slow. That's probably why. I'm gonna fight it. Come on, kill the Golbat. There it is. Some good experience in here, actually. Alright, I'm gonna power through a lot of this. I think Gyarados will probably get a good level up here, because a lot of these are rock Pokemon. Until I run into a trainer and it absolutely schools me. Anything is better than the strength puzzle from the original game. Come on, Gyarados, you can pull through. Stop. Thank you. Super potion. I'm glad I collected a few of these along the way. All right, let's go. It's strange because you would think this is the same victory road, and it's not. Or is it? I remember this one being considerably shorter than the first. Waterfall. Alright, he's leveling up quick. HP up! Let's see who needs it. If anyone is under 100 HP, I'm gonna give it to them. If not, I'm gonna beef up for Alligator. Gyarados is 101, 103. For Alligator it is. Free experience from Gravelers is like pretty fun, actually. I think this way leads to an item. And then I'll have to go back around. Was it worth it? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Full restore? I'll take that. We have one last big battle in here, actually. Let's see what's down there. I gotta see what's down there. An item. What could it be? It's a TM. Earthquake. Oh man, I almost let that slide. Okay. So we're gonna give this to Steelix. And I want to replace... Gotta be careful here. Strength, Rock Smash, Iron Tail, Rock Throw. I feel like Rock Smash is the obvious choice. I need the Rock Attack here for representation. Is Rock Smash something I can teach permanently? Or is it a TM? I remember Rock Smash is like a TM. So if he forgets it, am I screwed? That's the only question I have. Can I teach Rock Smash several times in Gen 2? They won't let you delete HMs. In Gen 2, Rock Smash is a TM though. It is, interestingly enough. I remember that for a fact. It is not a unique one-time item. You can purchase additional copies of... Oh, I can get more at the department store. Okay. Alright, so I'm not worried about this then. Cool. Now watch, I'm gonna have like to smash rocks up here, like in Victory Road. You cannot get to the Elite Four unless you smash rocks. What? No. Yes. Alright, well. Free experience with Gyarados. Ah, here's the big moment. Hold it. Are you going to take the Pokemon League challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. I'm not like I was before. I now have the best and strongest Pokemon with me. I'm invincible. Anarchy, shout out to that one, man. I get that reference. I was there. What a once in a lifetime opportunity that was. It was great. All right, here's our little final battle with Silver, I believe. And he has a full set of Pokemon. Remember, this one was actually pretty challenging. I'm gonna go for it. I know it's stronger than me, but I feel like I can do this. I was hoping to paralyze, but let's Thrash actually. Look at the damage on that. Holy sheesh. Sheesh Louise. Oh, Red Gyarados, man. MVP of the night. Alright, Silver is gonna use Magneton. I believe we should bring in Alakazam for that. With the Fire Punch. In the dining room. I have to see if level ups were like a lot slower in this game, because at the end of Gen 1, I think at this point you should be in the late 40s? Early 50s? Before you get to the Elite Four. So I wonder how, like, with all the battles I've done so far, how they managed to keep levels so low for, clearly for the next part of this game. Flying type. We'll keep Alakazam. With the Thunder Punch. Not confuse Rayman. This is so annoying. Oh, I have that berry. See? You can't get me slipping, bruv. I wonder if any of the Elite Four is gonna try to confuse me. I know they are, so I just kind of like lost on that, but it's fine. I knew I planted that berry for a reason. Silver is about to use Haunter. Alakazam it is. I can use Psychic. One shot, you blood clot. Done. Swept. Alakazam sweep. There's a clear weakness on your team, bruv. Silver is about to use Kadabra. This is best for... I'm gonna whip out for Alligator. He's gonna hit him with the bite. I've saved this dark move for you this whole time. We're not changing bite at all. Oh, it wasn't one hit though. Come on, why are you playing with me? Done. And then the fated matchup, is it Meganium or Meganium? I've never actually looked this up. I think it's Meganium. Is that based off of Flower's name? Look at this big ass dinosaur over here. You're no match for me. Ice Punch, baby! I'm also using Never Melt Snow, so I think this should be one shot. It's not. Dang! Tank it. Tank it, tank it, tank it. Yeah! Oh, I was hit by the future sight. No! The double whammy. I threw that shit before I came into the room. Type shit. Alright. Silver is down. Let's go. Silver was defeated. I couldn't win. I gave it everything I had. What you possess and what I lack. I'm beginning to understand what that Dragon Master said to me. I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm gonna find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you. And I'll beat you down with all my power. You keep at it until then. Bye, Silver. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it to Indigo Plateau. The ultimate goal for trainers. They did some remodeling in here, clearly. Man, I would love to be like part of working at the Pokemon Center in Indigo Plateau. That place must be crazy. Must be lit in there. Ah, you're challenging the Elite Four. Are you sure you're ready? If you need to train some more, my Abra can help you. It can teleport you home. Would you like to go now? No. Bruv. Okay, we can buy some things here. I'm gonna buy like some Ultra Balls to like make up for that Suicune issue back there. And then we'll get max potions. Full restore is status, and yeah, I think we should be okay. So let's go with the max potions. I can also sell that nugget I have from earlier. Nugget for 5,000. Is there anything else I would need? Alright, I should be able to power through this. Well, thank you guys for joining me at this first half of this adventure. I guess it's more than a half, but something about the Pokemon League always gets me hype and makes me reflect on the journey so far. We've streamed for 5 days into this stuff, and I feel like I'm finally like getting closer to my goal of finishing this game so I can actually make a video. At the Pokemon League, you'll get tested by the Elite Four. You have to beat them all. If you lose, you have to start all over. All right. Hey, my hype man's not here to cheer me on this time around. What gives, man? The hype man in Gen 2 sucks. Gave me some terrible advice. Told me I don't know how to counter steel because it's so new. Bro, you're like of no use to me. Dang. Alright, this is Will, who is ice type. So we're gonna need all the flame people up front. We'll go with... I'm gonna save Alakazam for later, though I don't think he would get damaged much. Welcome to the Pokemon League, Yannick. Allow me to introduce myself. He's psychic? Shit. This is Lorelai's old room. I guess that's why there's ice everywhere. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Let's go. I do like the type selection for this version of the Elite Four. This works out actually. This is Bird Psychic. I can still hit him with the Thunder Punch. Kerplow. Yes, sir. One hit, please. Yeah, let's go. Jinx. I could keep you here. Let's go with the Fire Punch. That cry is iconic. I love it. Hit him with a Fire Punch. This one's gonna do less damage because I don't have an item to back it up, but yeah, all right. It's not enough to stop me. Fire Punch! Executor. Can I sweep with this Electabuzz right now? I think I can. Anytime I look at Executor now, I just think of like someone chopping coconuts and chopping the face off of an Executor for coconut milk. And or water. Alright, Xatu. I think we can sweep this whole thing with Electabuzz. Actually, I should have used Thunder Punch, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Shit. Alright, who's next? I think there's one more Pokemon. He's about to use... Do I remember? No. Slowbro. Okay. Depending on this guy's special defense, which he's known for, Thunder Punch might not be a one-hit KO, but I have a magnet attached to Electabuzz. Will it work? Will he come through? Will the fighting fist of the Electabuzz come through? It didn't. Oof. But he's paralyzed, and that's good. Oh, not with the psychic, bruv. Tank it. Dang. Psychic is so lethal. Gen 1 and Gen 2, Psychic is such a lethal one. Alright, let's go. My Alakazam is faster than you. I know that for a fact. Thank you. And we have beaten Will. I can't believe it. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Yannick, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Doom, 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 doom. I think next is Bruno still. Bruno didn't retire. Bruno, Koga, Karen, Lance. Though Bruno might be third, Koga might be second. Guess we'll find out shortly. If it's Bruno, I definitely have to move Electabuzz, and I'll switch to Crobat. Because that will beat ground and fighting. This is Koga. Okay. What a surprise, like, to see Koga here. I thought that was so cool. I remember when I first played this game, I'm like, Koga? You got a promotion? Oh my gosh. This is Alakazam's battle now. Let's go. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound you and destroy you. Katon! Gyaku no Jutsu! Alright, at least. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. And I will proceed to brute force him. Watch. You won't be able to get any of those status effects off on me. I always loved his upgrade. Super dope. Koga. Such a cool one. We are fighting dreamers. Alright, everybody's poisoned for right now. This is... I cannot use fire. Is fire better? I'm gonna go with Psychic, actually. Psychic should be king here. I remember one streamer's reaction to his Pokemon Masters X theme. There's no way they gave Koga a good theme. Oh wow, it's godlike. I need to... I'm not a huge mobile game player, but I need to like kind of pull some of the soundtracks from that. I've been like trying to get a... Normally when I make videos, I take soundtracks from the game I'm talking about, but sometimes when I get into like documentary style stuff and like the behind the scenes, then I'll like venture out a bit. And I think I want to look into like a lot of those games just to see like what this is. Listen to his soundtrack as you're battling him now. Let's see. Koga theme. Oh, it's like the most searched thing here. Oh, they remixed it? Hell yeah. That's dope. It's got the Naruto flutes in the background. This is disgusting. Hey, 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 hey. I'm distracted. I'm not even like fighting. I'm not even fighting properly. Alakazam sweep. Let's go. That's so creative. I love that. It's actually dope watching my Alakazam just wipe the floor with this team. Floored him. I'm saving my psychic moves for later if I need them. Oh no, he's confused. Okay, so he did get a status effect off on me. What is the deal with confusion? Why does it do this to people? All right. It hurt itself in confusion. I'm gonna stick to Alakazam, actually. I believe in you. Hit him with the psychic. One hit. Come on. Shit. You can survive this, Alakazam. You can take it. Take it. Shit. It was a good run. It's fine. He's gonna heal it now, isn't he? Oh, he's not healing it. Acid armor. That's fine. Earthquake. Let's go. Perfect background music for the occasion. Thank you for that suggestion. And now we're back to the 8-bit version. But we have beaten Koga. Brim, brim, brim. Ah, you have proven your worth. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. Alright, let's fix this. I'm gonna use my basic ass revives. I think I'm still good on PP.
You said PP.
And then I'm going to heal Rocky as well. Alright, if it's Bruno, Crobat and Rocky might be the better ones here. Depending, well, if it's fighting, I don't want to put Steelix against them. Very nice. Nicely done. Hey, Bruno, you upgraded to Lava. Look at you. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined, perfect for battle. Ready, Yannick? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! His lines stick out to me for whatever reason. I remember I fought the Elite Four so many times to train up. Elite Four Bruno. Bruno got the glow up, man. Hitmontop. I think this is the first time I've seen it in this playthrough, actually. Ah, nicely done. Preempt the damage. Oh, is this Hitmontop playing smart? Come on. And my Crobat is super fast. Who knew like quick attack would be this viable for an endgame battle? There's no way I should have gotten that much health. It's taken off because of quick attack. If Pokemon Adventures is to be believed, the secret to his power is having his team decapitate Onix. Wow. I never even thought of that image. Rock ground. Rock ground. Rock ground. Do you think Gyarados can power through this? This would be interesting. There's a little litmus test here. Might take a few hits, but I think his defense can hold up. We're gonna do some interesting things here. Right, he's flying. That's right. Holy! There it is though, I trusted you! You pulled through, man! Oh, with the waterfall, is about to use Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan.
Psychic. I could technically use Crobat for this too. Dr. Cleaver, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. Psychic. Tank that. Hey man, somehow I came across your Castlevania videos. I'm glad I did. I've never played, but I'm really tempted to play now. Well done, man. Thank you so much. I really look back on those videos fondly because I got to replay a lot of lost memories when it comes to Castlevania. My favorite is Symphony of the Night. When you get to that one, I hope you enjoy it. Just take every little bit of that in. It's amazing. Such a classic. But thanks for coming in and letting me know. I'm hoping to do that type of style for like every game series out there that's special to me. So I'm nowhere close to running out of them. So I play a lot of games. So excited to see everybody happy about the content and what's happening here. This is part of it actually. So finishing up Gen 2 so I can start working on that video for Pokemon Gold and Silver. So how much of the Elite Four did you miss? Just half of it. I'm on Bruno right now. I'm surviving still somehow. Man, this is level 46 Machamp. One hit kill, let's go. Who needs those levels? The final one is Hitmonlee. Let's send out... I'm gonna have Crobat try and fly on him. I've been gone. What happened with Suicune? I caught Suicune. I caught Suicune with a Great Ball on top of that. Just determination, man. Determination. All right, let's fly. I don't think I'm gonna one-hit this guy. Bruno has a much better team than last game, though. I did one-hit him. Let's go, man. I'm in the zone, bruv. This is great. Why? How could I lose? Having lost, after I've cooled down a bit, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. I think I wasted that. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'll do? I'll actually use the elixir on Psychic for Alakazam. Because I think that's the only it's the only Psychic move I have right now. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, now we have another baddie introduced in Gen 2. Karen, I believe is... She's dark type? I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Yannick? How amusing. I love dark type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Let's do it. I caught it. Okay, so yes, you're right. Suicune I caught while I wasn't paying attention. I was pulling up another tab, and then it landed snugly in that ball. Man, Karen with the twerk pose? Come on now. I remember she had a badass team though. Starting off strong with Umbreon. I'm trying to remember what's good against Dark. I believe it's Fighting and Bug. I don't have any of that. And it's weak. Flying is weak against Dark? I believe it is, but I'm gonna try this anyway. Yeah, she got real low. She was like, just feeling herself. I am the last of the Elite Four, bruv. I gotta get low with it. I might have to brute force this one. Let's try Rocky. One thing I cannot stand about Elite Four is they spam the out of Confuse Ray, bruv. Oh yes, Ground. Ground is good against Dark. Yes. Okay, so I have a way through this. Wait, it's not good against Dark. What's going on? Dark type weakness. I feel like I'm going crazy right now. Fighting and Bug, I was right before. And Fairy, which they introduced later, which we don't have right now. I totally lied. So what am I thinking of? I think Ground. I'm thinking of Ground against Fighting. I think that's what it is. All right, I'm gonna punch him anyway with Strength. Dark is like the Fairy types. Dark is the Fairy of Gen 2, basically. You had Fighting when you had Rock Smash, that's right, but I had to get rid of it. And Rock Smash doesn't do that much damage overall, which is unfortunate. But I have enough defense to hold my own here. Let's go, Rocky. Vileplume. Is Earthquake doing less damage than I'm used to? Since I'm stealing ground, this is kind of a dangerous matchup, but I'm gonna power through it anyway. Never mind. Rip? Rip? I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of action, you know? It wouldn't be fun if I just swept everything. I could just switch and use fire, I can use fire on him. But I'm not gonna do that. Rocky, stand up to it. Don't let it do it to you. Hold it together. We're doing this together. All right, I'll switch him out next time. But we did beat Vileplume. I gotta give you guys some drama, bruv. You know how like streamers get caught by the bad guy to show you how people die in video games? It's basically that. I gotta power, like, I'm trying to build the story here. Here's the narrative. All right, we got Dark Flying. We need to be teased a little. I need an adult. All right. Let's go, Ice Punch. Feraligatr coming in clutch, man. That's my starter. That's my guy right there. Gengar. I know Gengar has no ghost Pokemon. I mean, ghost attacks. That's gonna hurt my Alakazam. So, the sad reality is, I'm going for that poison weakness. Gosh, I don't know why Gengar is just not straight up Ghost, bruv. That should have been a thing. Should have been a thing. Gen 1. Alright, and then we got Houndoom. I'll switch back to Feraligatr and finish him off with a Surf Attack. Houndoom's a badass Pokemon, by the way. Like, I don't think I give enough props to its design. So cool. There's like bones around its back. Tank that. Man, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh no, and she's using the max potion. She's trying to wait me out. Let's go with crit attack. He's gonna bite me again. Oh no, it's fine. We surfed him up twice. Take all of that. Let's go. Karen has been destroyed. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Oh, she's flirting? Hello? Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion awaits. You know, I actually wasn't a fan of Lance being the champion in this game, mainly because like we whipped him up last time. I understand the reason why it's not you know who, but I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel right with when it's Lance. It's just like we already beat you, bruv. But then again, we already beat Bruno and all of them too, and this is a different trainer and stuff like that, but still. Could have given me somebody cooler instead of Dracula over here. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's like he got promoted out of circumstance mainly. Dragon types. Ice will be king. So Electabuzz, Alakazam, and Feraligatr. This should be a rinse. This song is badass though. I'll give it that. I've been waiting for you. Yannick. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. I'm flashing everybody! This man is a freak. A total freakazoid. And you're still rocking that weak ass Gyarados. Wasn't it stronger last game? Yeah, you figure they would have split up their themes in Gen 4. Honestly, I always attribute this song to Red. It feels like it fits him a lot better too. So I hate that they're the land/red theme. Can I sweep with Electabuzz? Man, these Dragonites are packing. Does he still have the 2 Dragonites? You still have the 2 Dragonites. Yeah. Ugh. What an exhausting person you are. So annoying. Is that bug still there? Is he gonna move again? Okay, good. I got so excited. That's not the move I meant to use, but whatever, he's dead. Also, as most content creators have pointed out, these Dragonites are legal. They evolve at level 55, correct. And weaker than Dragonites he had 3 years ago in Gen 1, exactly. That's my point. Here's the second one here, and he's gonna Hyper Beam the fuck out of it too. Look how excited it is to fuck me up. Level 47? Alright, let's go. Alakazam. I think its special attack is stronger than Electabuzz, so yes, there's the sweep. Nice. Aerodactyl, he's still rocking that one. Aerodactyl is flying rock? Okay, so this might not work. Let's go with... You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this. Look at that aura that this Gyarados has. Oh yeah, that might be the death right there. Can you tank it? Damn, I tried. Oh well. Gyarados, you can't hang, Rev. The original ones died due to whatever experimental shit he's using to evolve them early. Took way too many drugs. You are a shame to my dragon kind. Dragonair, you're up next. Let's evolve you early.
No!
We know why he was at the Lake of Rage. Alright, please be a one-shot because this guy... Nope. This Aerodactyl is actually very annoying. And I'm glad it missed. You deserve all of that with your big-ass jaw. Stupid. Stupid. Look at you. Stupid. Hey, in 1999 experience. That's the year I was born. Another Dragonite? You're kidding me. Alright, well, I'm gonna use for Alligator too. This one's level 50, yes? Yes, it is. What an asshole. And he's gonna try and Hyper Beam me. There's the outrage. Hold firm. Hold firm. Let's go. Let's go. What could you possibly have left? Oh, that was your ultimate one. So this must be Charizard? Yeah. Cool. It might tank my Surf, but it's fine. We've gotten far enough. I think this is more or less in the bag. Let's freaking go with the crit. Hey! We've defeated the Pokemon champion. Packed up. Look at those stats. Alligator's trying to learn Screech. Why the frick would I want to know Screech at this level? What an insult. No, I don't want to learn Screech. I am now the champion of all things Pokemon. Oh man. It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. He's coping right now. This is a cope. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Whew. You have become truly powerful, Yannick. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Walk through those double doors. Blood rush him! Hey! It's a stick up! Bro, that's almost a jump scare right there. Oh no! It's all over! Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. Oh, you know I can't get it up anymore, Mary. It's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive. Your conquest of the league is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Cubone is Gen 1. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer. They persevered. Congratulations, Yannick. Let's interview the brand new champion. Hey, we get to look at our Hall of Fame. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. I'm going back to my coffin. Oh wait, we haven't done the interview. It's been a long time since I last came here. You haven't gone into the room behind you this whole time? This is where we honor the League champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today we witness the rise of a new League champion. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust toward all Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. Determination! The new League champion who has all the makings of greatness. Yannick, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Hey, let's go through the Hall of Fame, baby. I wish Krabby was here to see this. He deserves a spot on this. We got our Electabuzz, our female Electabuzz, our male Alakazam. We got Rocky from that trainer. Champion Mentok, congrats. Thank you, Summy Sailor. I appreciate all the congrats in the chat. We know there's a little bit more left to this game, but it does feel a bit surreal that we've gotten here. Gyarados, the new Hall of Famer. He didn't deserve that spot. Krabby should have been there. My beautiful starter, the Feraligatr. I actually kind of like that. His frame there is like growing on me. His appearance. We caught 77 Pokemon. I feel like I could have gotten more. To evolve, some Pokemon grow. Others use the effect of stones. That's my advice. Bye. Alright. I'm gonna let the credits roll. You guys are probably gonna hear a lot of these names in my video. Satoshi Tajiri, Junichi Masuda, who became a co-director for this title. All these beautiful programmers in here. Shout out to Shigeki Morimoto. Then you have the lead artist Ken Sugimori and Monster Design. Atsuko Nishida, shout out to her for all the cute designs like Pikachu, and she did Charizard as well, so I can't even just say cute designs. And this music. I forgot Smoochum was introduced in this. This song kind of slaps a little bit. I would give my emotional speech now, but I know the game's not necessarily done. So we got a couple, I guess like maybe 1 or 2 more streams left. Tomorrow I'll bite into Kanto and try to get through as many gyms as possible without distraction. Sune Kazui Shihara, our Pokemon Company god, the merchandise god. Ding, 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 ding. Shout out to the localization team. They don't get enough credit for this type of stuff either. The Super Mario Club. I gotta figure out who they are actually. I see them as like credited in so many games. And our executive producer, rest in peace to the CEO of Nintendo at that time, Hiroshi Yamauchi. Straight from the Yakuza, my friend, that guy. The end. Or is it? Imagine if someone turned off their game at this point and they just like moved on with life. And we're back home. So to end the stream, I'm gonna do a quick little chat with Mom over here. Oh, Professor Elm. I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Hi, welcome home. You're trying very hard. You're not gonna congratulate me for being a new champion of Johto? Come on, bro. Champion of the world, I should say. GG's. Thank you, Case and Phone. I think there's like a group of game testers or something like that. The Super Mario Club, right? It's a catchy name and it sticks out. All right, well, that was the Elite Four. I think we're making some good time. I guess if I stream tomorrow, half of Kanto, then the other half on Thursday leading up to the final confrontation, we should be in good shape, and then I can get started on the video right after that. I want to thank you guys for this little journey. I will be back tomorrow, same time. Hope you guys are enjoying these streams. I probably will do this more often for future videos because I feel like I'm away too long if I'm here busy editing or playing these games out. So we'll make it happen. I just gotta pick which games though. If it's like super long, I don't want to do all of that. But anyway, thank you guys. Midnight Fly, JVMon, once again, thanks for the donation from earlier. Case and Phone, Dr. Cleaver, thank you for the props earlier. I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos outside of Castlevania. Otherwise, enjoy Symphony of the Night when you get to it, or any other games that you're playing right now. The Bomb, thank you for all the tips earlier. And who am I missing? FN64 Productions, Uncle Tyrone Jr. You all are the best. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. The Prophet has spoken. Peace.